What were you listening to on the way there?
Oh, Jesus.
Fuck.
Like, remember the band Raw?
Yes.
I used to listen to them. Yeah.
Unorthodox Podcast, bitch.
What is up, everybody? Welcome to the Unordinary and Unorthodox Podcast with your host, Austin Soulseeks, and Kyle is Haunted.
That intro is pretty unorthodox, if you ask me.
Yeah, intro's fucking sick.
Yeah. They don't have to be perfect.
No.
I'm not editing.
So, quick little recap on the week. Skipping past a bit of a bullshit. Last weekend was a good time over at Wilson Castle.
Oh, yeah?
Yeah, I was looking at you. You were there.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
Sorry. I was there.
I'm very surprised we managed to get everything done that we wanted to in the short amount of time that
Yeah.
we had, because it flew by. So we managed to get the podcast recorded and the episode for the Soul Seeker Warner Paranormal collab filmed.
Mm-hmm.
And then they did some recreational stuff afterwards as well. I did not. I fell asleep.
Yeah, no, I went to bed,
Yeah,
too.
they wanted me to, like, hey, come hang out for a little bit. I was like, I really don't want to. So I took a seat and fell asleep.
Yeah, it was
And then,
already 3 a.m.
Yeah,
so.
it was fucking rough. And then, woke up and we had a very good breakfast.
We did.
Very, very good breakfast. Unfortunately, I found out I left my camera bag up there.
Oh, you did?
Yeah. I left Doug or Andy,
Yeah.
which is confusing because
Doug on Facebook, Andy in real life.
yeah, I was that really confused me. So Andy, Doug on Facebook, messaged Matt and was like, "Hey, whose bag is this?" And I didn't get the message until
Yeah.
like a half hour later because we had no service.
Yeah.
And I was like, "Fuck, that's mine."
Yeah.
So I messaged him, and because I packed everything up the morning of,
Yeah.
I left my camera out because I needed to take some other photos and stuff. So I figured I had everything.
Right.
Left my bag. Wasn't a lot in there, but he's going to ship it to me. So shout out to Andy Doug for getting me my camera bag here pretty soon.
That happens at Wilson Castle. At the vampire ball, I left my bluey blanket there.
We just leave things there, you know? And it's just like,
It was my son's.
I'll have to make a time to go back up, and that's 4 hours from where I live. So that was pretty unfortunate. But yeah, and then I ended up calling out of work on Tuesday.
Oh, really?
Oh yeah, I needed needed another day off.
Why not?
To just do me. So I did me.
There you go.
But how was your week? Anything good happen?
No, my week was good. I was tired for like a while.
Yeah,
The first few days.
it takes a lot for us to recoup nowadays.
Yeah, it does. But
I do I did New York that day and then Vermont that day, and I didn't sleep at all. So
yeah, you did way more than me. So
dude, I feel like when I got to be doing something,
yeah,
and I really overbook myself.
that's all right.
But you know,
Overbook yourself, dude.
yeah, I do. I gotta stay busy. Feel like I'm staying motivated on top of things.
Yeah.
Enough of the bullshit. Today we have a couple of very special guests in my eyes. We have a very good friend of mine, Mathew Mischief,
Yeah.
and then we have his son, or people think that they're related somehow.
I don't think he's my brother.
Like his brother.
Pretty much.
Same height, same hair.
Yep.
We've got Black. We've got Blake.
Black.
We've got Blake on here. We've got Blake on here. Thanks, fellas, for coming on the show, and
Yep.
thank you, Kyle, Matt, and Blake, for making the drive down to my house.
Absolutely.
So I appreciate that.
Yep.
What do you guys expect out of this podcast today?
I don't know.
You don't know?
No idea.
Have you guys been on a podcast before?
Nope.
First
I'm trying to figure out what's going on here, honestly.
Me too.
So we are about to take your podcast virginity, and I'm glad I can say that. I'm glad I can say I can take their virginity.
Top or bottom?
Well, I got to be careful here because Blake, are you?
Oh, I'm over the age of 18 now.
Okay, all right, perfect. I just want for the record.
We're good.
For the record, I got to make that clear soon. So, cool. All right. Well, I took some notes. All right, and unfortunately, I think this is going to be an Urbex podcast.
Yeah.
I don't really know what else to talk about with you guys. We could get into a realm of different things, but I think what the true topic should be is urban exploring, photography, because I feel like at the table we all relate
Right.
in that aspect, and we can really touch on a deeper base of the urban exploring community and what's changed, how it's changed, stuff like that. So let me get to my questions here that I quickly jotted down upstairs while we were playing Guitar Hero, and my hand still hurts.
Mine too.
But it's like riding a bike. Once you do it once, you just know how to do it.
I wish I had the
They'll come back to you.
crowd booing at you.
Boo, this guy stinks.
I'll add that in.
But what I think is really interesting too, especially on this aspect and this concept, is that we have an older generation of what you would call an urbex explorer,
Yeah.
and then you have kind of the newer generation. So you have the old take and the new take, and kind of how the mindsets I think differentiate over time. Matt, when did you start exploring?
I started exploring when I was 15. So
That was like fucking 40 years ago.
Yes. I'll be 40. I'll actually be 40 this year. So,
Fuck.
yeah.
So
So yeah, I saw the movie Session 9, and that's what fucking set it off.
So did you? That's the one that's Shutter Island, or that's
Danvers.
Medfield. Danvers.
Danvers.
So did you go to Danvers?
Yeah. So if somewhere on my MySpace, there's a
MySpace. See, now we're talking. Oh, the good old days of
There's
MySpace.
photos on there, but I
Can you even access MySpace
I
still?
can't get into it. I don't even remember my password or the email I used for it. So
So Danvers was Session 9, and then
Yeah.
Shutter Island was Mansfield.
Mansfield.
Or
no, that
Medfield?
was the island. That was
No.
the island down in Boston,
Yeah.
Yeah, that was long.
Long Island. Yeah.
Long Island.
Yeah, that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Which one? So Medfield's been in a lot of movies, though, too, right?
They might have filmed some stuff there
Yeah.
because I remember hearing something like
I
that.
guess I got to get my facts straight.
I
They
think
might have
they
filmed
used
always
Medfield
going.
and
Okay.
the other spot.
Yeah, because I follow the guy
Shutter
that
Island.
owns Medfield or whatever, and I think he's posted about that.
He doesn't own it. He's a groundskeeper.
or whatever. Yeah.
I think the state owns it again,
Yeah.
which is why they stopped allowing people access inside.
Oh, yeah.
Because you used to be able to go on and
it's like a trail now.
It's you can
you
walk
used to
like
be
your
able
dogs around there.
to basically shoot him a message on Instagram like, hey man, like I got a group of friends, like can you hook us up, get us in?
Yeah.
And a lot of the times he would say yes. The times that I've tried, he's like, oh yeah, it's not doable. Like we can't do this, can't happen because of like permits and stuff like that. Like is what it is. But so Danvers,
Yeah.
did you get to go inside Danvers?
Yeah, way before it was torn down, most of it. So I went in there when it was abandoned, didn't have a camera or anything. It was way before the photography
Right.
stuff that I did. So I used to go and just check them out.
What year was this?
2002?
Shit.
Yeah.
Okay.
So
this is
22,
early
2003,
days.
Yeah.
This was way before Instagram, TikTok.
That was like 2003.
So this is right when MySpace is
MySpace.
basically
Yeah.
coming out.
Yeah.
2004, I think, was MySpace, right?
Yeah.
It's around that
I think
time,
so,
yeah.
Yeah.
What did
Well, I
you?
graduated 2004, and I had a MySpace my senior year.
Yeah,
so
might
yeah,
have
it
been,
was. Yeah, you're right. 2004. Yeah.
What can you tell me from that experience?
Oh, that was fun. I mean, it's a lot different back then because
Right.
there was
Yeah.
you had a security guard up there
Right.
24/7, which I mean a lot of places now
Yeah.
have them.
Which we can definitely get into.
Yeah.
You were
But,
raw dogging it back then, basically.
Yeah, back then. Yeah, I didn't know what the hell.
What did they
that
have,
was
like-
the first time I ever did anything like that? You know.
No.
So
Oh, sorry.
it's all right.
I was gonna say nowadays, like there's more social media and stuff like that. Like back then, what was it more like chat forums and stuff? Like
No, I just did it just for
Just
fun.
did it,
Yeah,
yeah.
I didn't. Wasn't even involved in any like
Yeah.
community or anything.
yeah,
Right.
Me and my buddy Steve, we went down and. Yeah. Now, yeah, like you said, in social media, it's completely ruined.
Which
it now.
Right.
which we're gonna get into. I do have a comment to really touch base and deep dive into that. But Danvers was your first place.
Yeah.
What was your mindset? So you said that you had no idea what you were doing. So basically, you saw this movie.
Yep.
How'd you know it was Danvers? You knew what Danvers looked like?
Because on the movie they say it's Danvers.
Danvers?
Yeah,
Okay,
yeah,
so you're like,
yeah.
fuck it, I'm gonna go and just see what's up.
Yeah. Yeah, it looked cool as shit in the
So you
movie.
just got
we're like,
intrigued and-
yeah, we're like, we got our licenses. We just got our licenses. Like, what's going on?
So you were
It's
16,
Danvers.
pretty
Yeah.
much 16, and just drove to
Yeah.
Danvers
I was like 15 and a half. My
15
buddy
and a
Steve was, he was
Nice.
16, so he has a license. So
during the day, at night.
it was like dusk, yeah.
Dusk?
Yeah, we went like 5 o'clock, so
Yeah.
How long did you guys stay
Yeah.
for?
4 hours.
4 hours, yeah.
Big place. Yeah, we didn't see it all.
I'm so jealous. Danvers was
Yeah, that was the spot.
What were you listening to on the way there?
Oh, Jesus.
fuck.
Like, remember the band Raw?
Yes.
Oh,
Oh, yeah.
I used to listen to that. Shit.
That was like
Chevelle.
motocross
Yeah.
or whatever fucking that
Yeah.
video game.
Yeah, I put out like
Do
one
go
album.
on
That album was great. That was a great album.
So, moving forward after Danvers, did this really set like a passion for you? Like, is this what did you really get heavy into it after Danvers, or were you still kind of like that was cool, or like did you really start heavy hitting down that?
I just thought that was cool, and then places I'd see along the way. Like I didn't really get into it until started doing it with Blake. So,
With Blake,
yeah. Like I'd see places here and there, and I was married for a while, so I really couldn't. Had the kids and stuff, so I couldn't be going out hitting spots like I did when I was single. So
Right.
yeah, that definitely got me into it. I hit like a couple houses after that, and then that was really the big spot that I hit when I was younger.
So was Danvers.
Yeah,
Back in its prime too.
yeah, it was in its prime.
Blake, how are you, buddy?
I'm good. I'm here.
Being a younger kid, you're now like in a newer generation of what we call urbexers.
Unfortunately.
Unfortunately.
Yeah.
Sorry, bud.
And we're going to touch base on, I think, the differences that I think I'm not going to call us veterans have, because I just don't like that terminology with that, but because us three, we've been doing it for, a while.
Yeah, I was around a few years after him. I was like,
You
2007.
guys have been doing it a lot longer than me.
Yeah.
I'm kind of like on that cusp of like new old, but I don't consider myself like brand new, but not like an old head. You know what I mean? What was your first spot?
My first spot, Laconia, right?
First big spot.
Yeah,
was
first big
Laconia.
spot was Laconia State School.
What was your first like low key spot where there was a shitty house? It could have been someone's like rundown shed. Like really think like before your dad came along, unless you started it with him.
He took me to my first spot.
He took you to your first spot, which was Laconia.
No, we went out to Jeremy's and the
Oh,
cops
yeah.
pulled up on us. On
Random
Mother's Day.
spot.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It was during COVID, we had nothing else to do. We were like, fuck it, let's go out and check some abandoned places out. So we went out towards like the Mason area, got lost on some back roads, found a couple spots, and then this guy that I used to work with had a spot out in Mason. I was like, let's go check out his place. So we went out there and idiot parked right in the driveway. And,
Do I know this spot? Have I been there?
yeah, the one with the pool table upstairs, all the speakers.
Oh, the White House.
Yes,
Yeah, the one with the weird barn
the
out
army
back.
truck out back.
Yeah, that place I ran into a vulture.
Yep. Yeah.
Yeah, that scared the shit out of me.
We ran into the cops.
So that was your first spot.
Yeah, that was one of
was
my
the first
first
day.
experiences.
And
yeah.
at the time, you're essentially underage.
Yes.
Both of you guys are nodding your heads, yes.
Yes.
You were what, 14?
13.
13? Yeah. 13.
Shit.
Shit, you might have even been 12.
What did you say to the
13.
cops?
Fuck.
6 years ago. Yeah, you were 12, dude.
What did you say to the cops? These damn kids.
I was like, oh, we're just checking the place out. Yeah.
Yeah.
So-
Let us go.
Yeah, they were pretty cool.
So he let you go. Cool.
Yeah.
I've got so many questions. Okay, so your first spot was like that place we were just talking
Little
about.
house, yep.
And like your first true spot, we'll call it true spot, like well-known spot was the state school in Laconia.
Yep.
This is back when it was like really clean.
Yeah.
And it was really hard to get into.
Yeah, we were opening the doors.
Especially like the center buildings, like that fence was
Everything inside the
untouched.
fence, yeah. You'd go back every week and there would be holes sealed next day.
Because I remember I started going around that same time to Laconia. Was right before COVID. So this was 2018, 2019.
Yep.
Yeah. Yeah,
Of course, like,
we hit it
like-
in 20 we hit it like end of 2020.
Like, of course, like we're from here. So like we know about
Yeah.
it. You know what I mean? And like it was pristine, you know?
Yeah.
And it's really a shame of like what it's, especially like you, because like you go to Laconia quite a bit, Kyle. And it's shit now.
It's
oh yeah,
It's
bad.
totally
so bad.
fucked.
They don't care at all.
They don't.
There's holes in every fence. They don't even.
I remember because we would go and we'd see a hole in the fence, and then you would leave and come back like 20 minutes later. That hole's fucking patched
Oh, dude,
out.
we were
Yeah.
inside the pool one time when we came out, and the hole we went in was patched. Like,
Yeah.
dude, we came in this hole. Like, they patched it while we were inside. Like, fuck, we gotta find another hole.
Yeah.
Like, we wound up, I had bolt cutters, so we wound up just making a hole to get back out.
Older gen of urban exploring versus new generation, followed by pre-COVID versus now. I think we can kind of tie these two in together
Yeah.
because Matt can really touch base on the pre-COVID standpoint of what it was. And of course, like Blake kind of came into it around that time.
A little bit before.
You kind of came right before it happened and onto the cusp, but then you really spent a lot of time afterwards, I think more than your father with it, because you started going out with some friends and you really started getting heavy into it.
Yeah.
So what was it like, Matt, before COVID? For a timeline, let's see, when did Instagram come out? Like
2017,
2016, 2017?
Yeah, like that.
Probably.
I'm pretty sure it's 15.
So let's call it like around this time. Mm-hmm. How did you see a change from the social media standpoint? Because now it's heavily involved with social media, and that's like everybody's main platform for it, for exposure, finding spots, this and that. Before that, you kind of had to put in some work, whether it was just getting lost, driving around, like whatever. What do you think has changed from now back, let's call it 10 years ago? I think that's fair, 10 years ago.
Yeah, I'll say 10 years ago.
Yeah. So what do you think has the major change? Like, what do you think has changed?
Definitely social media has, put a huge bend on it.
Yeah.
And, people just blowing up spots. Like back then, I didn't even have Instagram when it first came out. I didn't start an Instagram until 2021 or 2020 when I started taking pictures.
Right.
So, I would just go out to check out the spots for fun, but I'd find the spots driving around because I did construction, so I'd be going to different job sites every day. So I'd be like, oh, I know the spot's down in Andover. Let's go check that out. Like that mansion down there. It's been down there forever. It's just now it's ruined because everybody is doing it. Like literally everybody and their mother.
Right. Well, it's driven by
TikTok.
Instant gratification, likes and reacts, because back then it wasn't so much about the pictures.
Yeah,
It wasn't. It was about
the experience.
Right.
It was about the exploring an experience.
It was
Like
with the people too you were hanging out with. Like back,
it
back
was
then
so
it was a lot
different.
of cool people, but now it's just
You could walk up
overrun
to-
by shitheads.
yeah, dude, like you would go in and like I remember Belchertown.
Yeah,
Belchertown was my first like
never hit that
big spot, and dude, like that really started like my addiction. And that really was an addiction. Like, I don't smoke or drink, but dude, urban exploring and like trespassing and all that shit, like that really was my vice. And it got really unhealthy. And we can touch base on that further down this podcast, but like you run into people like, oh, hey, like, what's up? You weren't asking for like their Instagram handles or like their Facebook.
Yeah.
It's just like, oh yeah, like I'm so-and-so, like this and that, so on and so forth. And you guys would either like kind of hang out for a little bit and shoot, or go our own ways, and then further down the road when social media got bigger, you would find each other.
Yeah.
Like, oh, we met here. So it's kind of like reverse of what it is now versus reaching out via social media and try to be like, hey, like, this spot, can you take me?
Yeah.
Or like whatever it may be. And I think Blake can probably touch more on this aspect now. What do you see from a younger age standpoint? Because obviously, like, your father's a lot older now. I'm sure his mindset on it has changed.
Yeah.
And again, we'll touch base on it. What have you seen? What's a big change in the past, we'll call it 5 years?
Social media aspect of it.
Social
first
media
of all.
aspect?
Nobody was doing it back in 2020. It was very lesser known about. It was kind of on the back burner, You had very few people. It was like a misfits thing to do. And now it's just a regular hobby.
And I think that's what it was, is I think COVID happened, and people were stuck inside their house, and
Everyone wanted out.
there wasn't a lot of law enforcement out. Nobody was leaving.
Mm-hmm.
And you could get away with essentially anything. Ideally.
Pretty much.
Who's going to stop you? Nobody was out to see you to...
Yeah, a lot of divorces and separations too. So
So
where else to go?
Yeah,
To feel more abandoned.
like you can't, you couldn't go do your, favorite recreational stuff, like a lot of places were shut down.
Yeah.
So you could go out and like ride a bike, go and drive.
Go kayaking.
A lot
Kayaking.
of places shut down. So more, way more.
A lot of people started picking up a camera and started getting into photography.
I actually found your Instagram, and I was like, oh shit, these are fucking
Yeah, and we
awesome.
were 20 minutes from each other.
Yeah, we became really good friends from it. So.
I think we still see it now. How many places are abandoned, like movie theaters and stuff, just from COVID?
Malls.
Yeah,
Malls.
Yeah.
And
I
there's
just
still
found one
more.
down in Virginia when I was down there last weekend with the kids. I was like, holy shit, this place is sick. It's huge, massive.
That's just like so social media is taking a huge hit, and
Oh, yeah.
and I agree. Especially the past couple years, it's TikTok for me. Instagram and Facebook was great for forums. Facebook more so,
Yep.
because I was part of a couple forums, and just the mindsets of the hobby itself was different. Like, we were always there to welcome new people in and really support them and try to build them up and be like, go out and do this,
Yep.
get creative. Because I was part of a page for a long time, and that's where I met a lot of great people. I met Alan, my friend Zach. Like, a lot of the people that I know now and still follow are what I call the OGs of when forums were really big.
right.
It was a well-bonded community at that point, and I think now that community aspect is missing. There's a strong missing piece, quote unquote, community now. Now it's like every person for themselves.
Yeah.
Now the mentality is like, nah, fuck you, fuck off. Like, I'm doing it for me. Like, that's it.
People will literally just trash spots for the sake
And
of
that's
trashing
it.
the spot.
And again, social media, like they see a picture of a spot, like, oh, I know this spot, and then they'll go and they'll ruin the picture perfect photo, which is the photo that everybody goes to take a picture of.
The setup.
The setup.
Yep.
You know what I mean?
That's why I wanted to kind of touch base on how, like, the graffiti scene and the urbex scene kind of run parallel together, because they both find spots through forums and chat groups. So it's like you got one group trying to go there, preserve it, take photos, and you got another group trying to hit it and spray paint it.
I don't think graffiti artists are finding them through forums.
Back in the day, forums were
Really?
a big thing. Yes,
Definitely.
Yeah, it used to be.
Yeah, graffiti
I
forums
was
are a big
never
thing.
really into graffiti, but yeah. They were.
I wasn't really into it, but a lot of my friends were.
Yeah.
Yeah.
What's your take? Because I do have a graffiti note on here, without backtracking too far. So, what are your thoughts on graffiti artists?
As long as it's good, as long as people aren't running around.
As long as you're an
spray
artist.
painting.
Right, an
you know,
artist.
people spray paint and fuck everywhere. Like, that's not art.
Just not
It's not art.
smashing and breaking shit.
Yeah, you
And
know.
a lot of people would
We
think,
know a couple of graffiti artists. We've gone out to New York with a pretty popular, I'm not gonna say his name, but a pretty
Yeah, yeah.
popular
Yeah.
graffiti artist. And
I agree. I think graffiti adds a very nice aspect and just sense of artistic eye to
I like it when it's done right.
rural areas, cities. Like, I feel like if we didn't have graffiti, we'd be missing something.
Yeah.
Especially now. Look at how things are designed now. Let's take the Mall of New Hampshire in Manchester. Remember the sign back in the day? It was all colorful.
Yeah.
It was like Mall of New Hampshire.
Yeah,
it was
It's like WNBC.
it was like
the highway.
it was like different. It was like abstract, different colors.
Yeah.
And then COVID happened. After COVID, they changed the sign. Now it's a black square with white lettering.
Yeah, everything looks like a prison.
Everything you do now and go visit, like
Square.
new houses being built, Matt. They're all open concept
Yep.
with gray walls and gray flooring, gray cabinets.
There's no like architecture to it.
Nothing.
It's
There's
so simple.
literally everything now is just so simple, and we lost a lot of creativity.
Well, have you ever looked
Character.
at like communist countries and their architecture?
Dude, like,
It's very similar. Like with like the big apartments they're building and stuff.
Like all the
it
brutalist
looks-
architecture.
Yeah,
you know?
it almost looks similar to like the apartments like in Russia and shit.
now it might be easier to build, especially now with the cost of things.
Yeah.
So like building an open concept home is a lot easier than building something that looks like fucking something you see in Rome.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? But I feel like if we didn't have graffiti like that, it would just be a very, very sad world to live in. We'd have nothing to look forward to. It would be gray wash. We'd be living in black and white.
I get it.
You know what I mean?
Yeah, yeah. Oh, like when I drive through New York, I look at all the New York and
I
the
mean, it's just basic human instincts. We want to explore places and we want to draw on things.
Exactly.
Unfortunately, a lot of people don't like the new age kids, like Blake's age, and that crowd, because they feel like that they're taking things too far with Somebody got a text message.
That was me.
You know, because like TikTok, everybody will do something for one like, one view,
Right.
clout, and they'll take videos and pictures of them setting a spot on fire or
Driving around forklifts in a construction site.
or like
It's fire extinguisher.
or like quote unquote graffiti, and it's just swastikas and dicks,
Yeah.
people writing the word poop on walls.
and it's just like that's
Like, it's so stupid.
that's not graffiti. That's just childish. That's just childish behavior. But a good graffiti, like I appreciate
Right.
really, because I couldn't do that. I love art. Like we all love art. Like we're all tattooed, like stuff like that. Like we like art. It's how it's like a way you can. It's like an identity, I guess.
Right.
You know, and I think some people really let themselves go with graffiti. It's kind of like a stage artist, you know, with like these masked bands, like Slipknot, like President, stuff like that. Like they wear masks, and it's just kind of like the anonymous side behind it. They can really kind of show
Who they are.
who they are, like them inner selves, and kind of let themselves go. And that's what I feel like a graffiti artist kind of is. Maybe not to that extent, but kind of that same realm. You know, that just kind of like them letting their artistic side
Right.
just go. You know, they have nobody watching them. They're in a low key spot, but they're also making it visible for passerbys to see.
Right.
And I see some of these things, and I'm like, how the fuck did they get up there?
Yeah, it's crazy.
Like bridges and fucking like road
Rappelling
signs.
and
Like
People that
Side of
hang off
buildings.
buildings are insane.
That's why I feel like both sides kind of run parallel. Like graffiti, it's like getting that spot, like how'd they get there? Then like the urbex is like getting that shot, you know?
Their camera is their can.
Right.
Yeah.
Exactly.
The one thing we have all in common is it's the adrenaline.
Yeah.
It's the adrenaline
Yeah.
rush you get.
you know, and especially, and this has been going on since urbexers and graffiti artists have been finding the same spots. Urbexers, and I hate using that term, but we're going to use that term today because it's an urbex podcast today. Will argue that graffiti artists are ruining their spots.
And graffiti artists would argue that they are, and it's probably the generation below them were just like idiots, or you know.
I think this is a case of what came first, the chicken or the egg.
Right.
I firmly believe that the graffiti artists are the ones finding the spots first.
Yeah,
Absolutely.
I agree.
I agree.
Yeah.
It's them or the homeless people.
Because legit. And I think like, I don't think the graffiti community has changed a lot, and I don't know how it was or how it is now, but you know, I do watch a lot of that stuff on YouTube and stuff, and
Yeah, I mean, I think personally, just a lot of us and a lot of the kids I know all goes down to like music, and it all like started kind of like from like the hardcore metal scene.
right. The graffiti artists, they just simply don't give a fuck, which I admire, and
I
they're
feel like we don't give a fuck too. Like,
well, right.
Yeah.
But where I'm going with this is like, I think it's the pure like mindset behind it. They're not destroying.
They're making art.
They're literally adding to it.
Right.
Like they're adding an artistic twist to something that is falling apart. Is going to be or is going to be or already is abandoned.
yeah,
It's a free canvas.
It's a free canvas. It's like a tattoo
Just
artist
like with your camera.
It's like a tattoo artist with pigskin,
Right.
or you know, and urbexers now think that you know they're ruining the spot, but it's not. I think they're
Well, it's gonna get ruined.
it's going to get ruined regardless. But I think again, it's the how you're doing it. If you're drawing a very poorly done like stick figure holding a dick with a swastika on its head,
Yeah.
burning fucking whatever, like that's, I agree, that looks like shit.
Right.
And I think again, there's also a time and a place, you know,
it all depends on the spot.
but
too,
but
you
I
know?
think it's kind of like there's a certain time and place for it all.
Yeah.
Graffiti in inner cities are going to be there forever, and I feel like that's just like
that ain't never going away.
that's never going away. But you know, let's say we go into an abandoned house. You come across a wall of graffiti. Like what do you think? What do you think of that? Like, oh, the spot's fucking ruined. You know what I mean? Like,
It depends on what
Yeah.
the piece is. Depends on if it's good or not.
I think it's a this is a good
Might
conversation.
add to your photo.
Exactly.
I think this is a big gray area. You know what I mean?
That's what I mean.
I mean, because we've been into spots that, you know, we've walked around the whole place and untouched, and then you come into like a third floor bedroom, and it's like, holy shit, there's this huge peach in a
Holy shit,
empty
there's
room.
a huge
It's like
mural
a room
right
that
here,
no one's
yeah.
going to look at when people are down in the living room, shooting the living room, whatever. Like, as long as they're not like doing it in behind the shot that everyone's trying to get, you know, I don't, yeah.
That's what I mean. Like, you see a perfect shot, and you're like,
Yeah.
"This is gonna be a great photo," but
gonna draw
there's
a
just a
swastika.
giant penis and
Yeah.
swastika.
And then you have to
Yeah.
edit it out. Yeah.
God damn it!
I think the moral of the story of this conversation is that, you know, whether you're doing photography or graffiti, we're all creative and artists in our own way,
Yeah, just be good at it.
and essentially we're all doing something.
the spot.
Well, we're all doing something illegal. At the end of the day, it's all illegal.
It's
So
all
it doesn't.
Yeah. We've all had to run. You know?
You know, that's the thing. It's like, oh well, like I shot this place first. I posted it first, like this and that. What is your take on instantly posting for whatever reason it may be? Maybe you just really like the photo. Maybe you're not trying to get the spot blown up, but you just really enjoy the photo, so you post it right away versus sitting on it. What's your take on it?
I would post all my stuff right away. Someone would ask me where's the spot, and I just wouldn't give it out to them.
Right.
You know, you find it on your own, good for you. You find it on your own. But I'm not gonna, you know, I don't share spots. But a couple, you know, depending on the spot, I'd sit on the shots, and depending on who's with me, you know, wait for them to share their shots, and I'd share mine if it's something that we found together, you know.
Yeah.
But if it's something that I found on my own, I'm gonna, you know, screw you. I'm gonna do what I want with my pictures, you know.
Blake?
I find it to be a race to who can post the spot first at this point. Which is why
Is this the mindset of a new age urbex kid?
Yeah.
Because you want the clout?
Yeah, honestly, everything just gets posted immediately
So-
because you want clout for quote unquote finding the spot.
So at the end of the day, I think the mindsets between you two differentiate because, Matt, you don't necessarily care about the clout. You don't care about the attention. You do it because you enjoy the spot. You like the photo. You're like, oh, this is sick. And you really appreciate the spot for what it is. And then the new age kids come around and they don't necessarily even have like a passion for this. They just do it because they think it's the next cool thing to do. And they're just trying to race to find whatever it may be and just post like, oh, found it. Here it is.
Here it is.
Found the spot. Yep.
Yeah.
You know, and that's, you know, we could argue about name dropping spots or, you know,
Yeah.
like,
With social media, and all that, it's just gonna spread faster.
Exactly.
and you can even like reverse image search things now,
Yeah.
like on Google. Like you can just drop, you can take a photo
You
off
can probably
Instagram.
find the metadata in a photo somehow to see the location it was taken.
That's
Exactly.
that's what I'm
You
saying
know,
is I've seen it done.
yeah.
And it's really sucks because like even I have been, you know, questioned like, oh, like did you get the spot out? I'd be like, no, I never did.
Yeah.
You know how easy it is to reverse image search a photo
Oh yeah.
that you put out publicly?
Right.
Because whatever you post to your Instagram goes to Google. Like you can type in Kyle was haunted 13 Instagram on Google,
Yeah.
go to images,
I use it all the time.
and there are your photos. And then you just click and drag to a whatever,
Yeah.
an app to reverse image search and like, oh, it gives you where it is.
Every other similar.
Right.
Yeah.
And it sucks because social media is making the hobby really difficult and hard. And I think from my standpoint, that's kind of why I think I just backed off a little bit.
Same.
Because we can touch base on this. Matt, when did you really stop? I don't think you've really stopped. I think we both still have like a passion for it in a way.
Yeah.
I just think we feel differently about it now heavily, especially the past year or two.
Yeah, over like the past like 2 years, I've, you know, kind of stepped back just because there's a lot of people ruining it and blowing up spots. So it's like we've tried to hit spots and we'll pull up to it and like there's a security guard or there's
Yeah.
a cop
Oh, it's
outside.
boarded
It's like,
up.
oh, there's property owners standing there, neighbors watching it, whatever it may be.
Is it the people ruining the spots that are ruining for you? Is it because you think that you're growing up and maturing and realizing that there's more to life than
Oh well, I bought a Harley, so you know.
You bought a Harley, you know what I mean?
So any free time I have now, I'm out on that.
you know?
thing.
So like, I mean, you're working hard hours. You got a bike, you know,
I got 2 jobs. So.
2 jobs, a girlfriend, a dog.
Yeah.
I mean, like
this kid.
you got
yeah.
him, you know,
Yeah.
plus what two other little ones.
Yeah. It's a lot. And,
It's I think you
not
realize
as gung ho about it as we used to be. Like we'd go out almost every other night. I get out of work and be like, all right, where are we going tonight?
Well, that's like
What
when-
spot you
that's
want?
like-
And
that's like-
we would do the same thing.
that's like
what are
when
you doing tonight?
when we did like what's going on.
Yeah, where are we going tonight?
And like I think from my standpoint, I touched base on like how it was like a drug for me for a long time. And yeah, like I met a lot of really good people through it, and I've seen a lot of great places. And I don't think I wouldn't want to live through that again. But like my mental state when I did all that abandoned photography and shit, like it wasn't good. It was I was in a very toxic relationship, like with myself. You know, like I didn't know who I was, who I wanted to be. Like my identity was Austin abandonment, and like that's it. That's what I went by. That I gave myself a persona, and that's who I truly believed I was. And I was losing grasp on like what actually fucking mattered in life. I was like, no, I just want to do dumb shit with my friends every weekend. I don't give a fuck about work. Matt, what are you doing? Let's go hit a spot. Like, okay.
Blake, what you up to?
Blake, what are we doing? And like we've hit some great spots together. Like we've seen we've been through a lot of shit together. A lot of sketchy shit too.
Mm-hmm. Yep. Seen some insane.
But like, especially like the past like 2 years, I mean, I think it's been a between social media and it seeming like a race, and it's just like the constant drama, which we will be touching base on. It's just like it's not what it used to be. Exactly. The fun, there's no fun in it.
It's not fun.
It's not fun.
Not anymore.
There's so much more fun in life than trespassing, and I mean, there's days where I do heavily miss it, and I'll drive by something and be like, oh,
wish I had the time to hit
I really want to go in there. But dude, like I think about it now as like I'm getting older, and I'm gonna sound old, but like I have a lot I could lose. Like I can't afford.
Same.
Like I don't.
It's not worth it.
Did you ever find yourself wanting to get in there to experience it and be in there, or was it always to get a shot to post it?
It was an adrenaline rush. I didn't care what was in there. Like I would see something from the outside, and be like I'd have to go in there.
Yeah.
So there was a house in downtown Milford for a very long time.
Yeah.
Right on South Street. I don't know if you guys are familiar with it.
Is it that white one?
I know which one it is. Yeah.
So it's it's 2 houses down from the one that burnt down in the corner.
Yeah. Okay.
Oh yeah.
It was gray and it was all overgrown. And that house was abandoned for like 20 years. I'd walk by it every day. And at the time, like I was like, 10, 11, 12. Like I wasn't thinking about going in.
Yeah.
But I was at that point in my life where I was like getting curious on like what could be inside. So I would always stop and like look at it. Like, oh, that house is creepy. Kind of wonder what's in there. I don't know. Maybe one day. And I just keep walking. And like over time, like when I started really getting into it, I would be laying in bed down the street and I'd be like, I gotta get in that house. Like I would lose sleep over it.
It's haunted.
And I don't know if other people have the same mindset, but like this is what I mean by I was very unhealthy with myself, and like it was like a drug. I had to get that fix. And I went out one night, it was fucking like 2 a.m, and I walked from my apartment that you guys have been to. Mm-hmm. I took the tracks all the way down, and I tried fucking getting in this fucking house. And I got to the house and I was like, the neighbors are so close together. I had so much anxiety. So like I pushed myself to get out there and like try to get in, and I couldn't do it. So I went back home. I was like, I'll try again another day. And dude, like 2 days later, I was like, oh my God, I need to know what's in that fucking house. I would do the same thing again. Like I too trust my gut feeling. I'm like, I shouldn't do this. So like I was kind of coherent in that sense. Like I was able to catch myself like, okay, I really shouldn't do this. But then there were times where like I did do it. Not this house in a sense, but like it was really bad, Yeah. Again, I met like some really good people, but like my mindset doing that shit, and that's why I got into it. Again, it gave me a persona. It gave me some sort of like a purpose.
A different identity.
Using that term loosely, and that's what it was. It was like I was so lost, and I was just like, this is sick. This is different. I feel like this is who I am, and I just went with it. You know what I mean? But like where I'm at now, I'm like, fuck. I'm like, got a girlfriend, a house, a dog, a job. Got a stuff like I could lose. I'm like, I can't risk it.
Right.
I think like the last big one that we did was when Alan, Corey, and myself, right before Corey moved to Tennessee, is we did Long Island. So we call it like Long Island, right?
Long Island.
Yeah.
My first time kayaking. We kayaked across the Boston Harbor, And that was the last hoorah, I think, for all three of us.
And almost flipped, did you not?
I didn't almost flip.
No?
No, it was a very, very adrenaline. It was tough.
It was scary.
I was like, if I flip this kayak, I'm gonna die. I'm like, I'm not a good swimmer. I hate the open ocean. I have camera gear, food, sleeping stuff. I'm like, if I flip, everything's going with me, and they're not gonna make it either.
So the whole time you're just telling yourself don't flip.
Well, Alan was like, oh, dude, it'll take us maybe a half hour. It's like a mile and a half. I'm like, oh, okay, it's easy, dude. It took like 2 hours.
Yeah,
I'm like, what the fuck?
take into consideration the tides.
Yeah,
You know,
going against
oh, dude, we were
Yeah.
fighting like
I want to do it, but I'm going to pay somebody. You're gonna
We
bring me
were-
on a boat and drive me
Right.
off at the
we were
dock.
fighting currents, we were fighting barges, speedboats, and I'm like,
I
oh my
believe it.
fucking god! It was
Yeah.
like,
Yeah.
this is what it's like being
where
like
it's at.
lost and stranded, like naked and afraid. I'm in the middle of the fucking ocean on a fucking raft.
Right.
Yep.
You thought
Somebody
Boston
save me.
traffic was bad.
You know, but yeah, so like we went, stayed, left, and I think that was the last hoorah for the three of us, and I think that's when, and I can speak for the three of us. I think that's when a lot of us just like kind of hung up the boots.
What was the last
If
thing
you
the
will.
three of us did? Wasn't that Vermont mansion?
No.
Might have been like Concord when we did the church. I came out wearing the robe and
No, that
bum
was
sitting on
no. We went out.
Yeah.
We went out after that.
I know what the last
maybe
big
Corrados was the last
Hang
thing.
on.
we
Now
did?
I have to. Now I
I
have
don't
to
even
look.
know what the last thing is that we shot together. I think the last big thing we did was we tried getting into the mall. Couldn't get into the
we
mall.
did New York. We did New York and New Jersey right together. Was it New Jersey or New York?
We did New York.
We
went
did
down
the-
to,
Last thing I did
CVU.
with you was that mansion down in Boston.
Yeah, and that was the last place I
Oh,
really.
yeah, the place we trashed, right?
And that's not the place that we quote
Yeah,
unquote
allegedly the
trashed.
place that we quote unquote trash, and I've been reached out to since then, and it wasn't me, and that was a place where people thought that I handed out the spot, and I was like, I fucking didn't.
We've been accused of trash.
people-
so many spots like we haven't even been to this place,
This will be a great transition into the Urbex drama.
Oh God! Here we go.
Unfortunately, I think I have two of the ones that are most involved with the Urbex drama.
We were for a while, yeah.
Yeah,
mean-
for a minute.
Yeah, for a hot minute.
Do you
there, we
think-
definitely were.
Do you think it's because you are a father-son duo? Do you think it's because Blake is so young?
I think it's because we were newer to the community when we came in, so everyone was just like, "Oh, newcomers."
Yeah, but this really wasn't when we were new to it. This
No,
was
it was
the
like
past
year or
2
two
years
in.
ago.
I mean, it's still pretty recent. Like,
Yeah,
I
this
mean,
was like 2 years ago.
I still
when
feel
we
like
got
I-
accused of the whole New Jersey shit.
Yeah.
Trashing that Blue Princess house or whatever the place
like
was called.
I still feel like Matt's constantly posting on Instagram about how like he's still involved with some drama. He's like, I didn't fucking do it, this and that. Like, you're still actively posting about stuff.
Yeah, some
Yeah.
shit. Yeah,
There's certain
deal with
things.
a certain you know who, but
You gotta stir the pot sometimes.
Yeah, we don't have to name names.
Yeah, no,
please.
we're not gonna-
We will not name names,
We are
but
not going to disclose names, but
I mean, yeah, with that Boston house that I went to with you, I told one person.
I told
I didn't even go to that.
I told a single person.
No, I didn't even tell anybody. The person I talked to about it knew about it already and was asking questions about how to go about it.
You are literally the only person I told, and
And-
you went with me.
And this person is somebody I trust with my whole heart. Like, I've been with him several times, and he, besides you two, and at the time Alan, was the only other person I would ever tell. Somebody who's been in it for a very long time. And
I know what you're talking about.
I think that you guys can back me up too. Is like, I'm not that kind of person. Like, I don't, if people ask me, I'm like, I can't tell you, or
Right.
like, sorry, like if you figure out where it is, like I can help you how to go about it.
I'll
Like,
confirm it for
confirm
you.
it.
I'll confirm or deny, like I was never a person
I'm not
to,
gonna hand you the location.
no. And that's why I touched base about graffiti too, because like, I'm not that person to go in and graffiti a spot, nor are you guys. I don't think I've ever seen you. I think I've seen you with a spray can twice.
You tried it for like 2 months.
I think there were a couple times. I think there were a couple times where you tried a couple times, and I was like, I don't really like this.
I don't understand the grounds of it.
but
I was just like, I don't condone this.
No, and that's when I got into the photography too.
And
All right. If you can't paint, take pictures.
Exactly. And that-
and that's just what it is. But I feel like there's some stigma behind you two. I don't know. I feel like people just dislike you for whatever reason, and I just want to know what you think about that. Like, Matt doesn't care. I know that you don't really give a
I
fuck.
don't really know why people
Who dislikes you?
But I just feel like people just like feed off of it, and people are like, oh, we're just gonna talk about Matt and Blake for whatever reason.
I've actually managed to stay out of a lot of it. I've managed to stay away from a lot of the drama until recently.
Recently, I did tell you to not open your mouth about it, and I was like, dude, just let it be. I'm like, you're gonna make it way worse, and guess what you didn't do?
Yeah, I had to open my mouth.
And you made it.
Made it worse.
I was giving you fatherly advice from an older brother. Essentially, and I was like, dude, I'm like, there's more to life than drama. It doesn't fucking matter. It happened a year ago. Who fucking cares? It is what it is. You're like, yeah, you're right. And then
did it anyway.
Instantly was like, yeah, fuck that.
No, that's because I had so many people around me being like, nah, fuck that, post it.
I think that's where my mindset changed too, is like, things are like, let bygones be bygones. And that's just a lot with my life. Like, I've lived through a lot of things, and I've lived with the repercussions of shit. And like, people are going to talk no matter what, regardless of how well off or not that you are. And it doesn't really matter. I don't think, like, it's fucking
warriors.
All keyboard warriors, and like, they're just out to make themselves feel good about themselves and try to get a reaction out of you. And that stuff, it's already happened. It's too old, man.
Right.
It's like high school drama, dude.
Well, with all that being said, we should touch on some of the good shit. No,
This is all good shit. Hold on. All good shit.
I wanted to talk more about the fact that, you guys are both father and son. And you shared this interest in this hobby with him, which I think is awesome.
So,
like, I love the father and son duo. I have a son too who's also very young. He's only 3, but like,
he can't go yet.
He can't go yet. Well, I can't
keep him outside.
I won't be able to post any pictures. No, I'm just kidding.
And I think this would be the dive heavy on the real shit, because we were just touching base on the good shit. So yeah, we were kind of a little all over the place there, but I mean, we'll go back. So yeah, if you want to ask or answer Kyle's question about being a father-son duo, maybe there's a bad stigma behind maybe a father taking his son out at such a young age. Also,
because it's dangerous and asbestos and all
especially
that.
I mean, him being like 13 at the time. You know what I mean? Like, I know for people that are in the hobby, probably don't really see an issue with it. Well, I shouldn't even say that, because I'm sure there's probably both sides. But what do you think? What do you think about that? Obviously, like, he's your son. Like, you love him. Like,
right.
I mean, back when he was 13, everyone loved that we would do it together. But
do you think it kept him out of trouble? Like, do you think there's other things like you just wanted to keep an eye on him?
I mean, I'd rather him do that shit with me than be out, breaking into houses with his friends,
Which he has done.
Which I already went out and did.
He has. Yeah. So, well, since then. But you learn from me, so,
a couple B&Es before you get your driver's license.
Yes. Yep. Had a couple, definitely.
Definitely more than just a few.
Just a few.
No, I think it's I like that aspect, because our friend Matt, he's done the same with his daughter when she was even younger, probably since she was like 5 or 6.
I think I'm on par with how Matt is. He's just like, he's like, he's my son. I'd rather him do it with me than with somebody else,
right? To
know that he's safe. And regardless, some are going to argue, well, it's illegal, it's trespassing, those places you go to are unsafe, this and that. It's like, you're still there for your son, and like, you're bonding with him.
Yeah,
right.
Well,
you guys are
tons of bonding.
I mean, you're not going out and fucking playing baseball or fucking doing this or doing that, but you're still fucking bonding.
It's not even just the photography.
Like, you guys have
ride bikes together.
Yeah, you guys have like your own thing.
Yeah.
Right.
We do everything.
And some father and sons have things that are probably way worse than just that.
Well, at least you have a father. I don't. You know what I mean? Like, so I never got to experience what it was like to have a bond with a father figure to any extent, whether it was building a motorcycle or just fucking whatever it was. It's like, you at least have something,
right?
Because unfortunately, your mom's a piece of shit. So.
I relate to you in that case.
Yes.
Yeah. Yep. So yeah.
This is not going to be a parental podcast, so we will not touch base on shitty.
Do not look for me for parental advice.
Public parental advice.
I just want to add on to that. I feel like at the start too, when we first started exploring, no one realized how old I was. Everyone thought we were brothers. At
You
the start.
look older.
Yeah, everyone thought we were brothers when I first started exploring. Like, I never posted my face on any of my social media. I still don't.
You look like
you're tall.
you look like you're at least 23.
Yeah, it's the height.
It is the height. It's the height and the long hair.
I've always been tall.
And I can see the resemblance because like you both have long hair.
Yeah.
And you're both fucking tall. It's like,
Exactly.
oh, okay, they're brothers.
Yeah.
Like, no, like this is
This is my kid.
Yeah,
this is your bred blood.
Came from
right
my
here.
balls.
We used to get it all the time. We used to get like 3 messages a day being like, yo, that's your dad? What?
Yeah.
So have you ever gotten any messages, Matt, about taking Blake out from anybody?
I mean, I never really got any hate about taking.
You never got any hate about it?
No, not really.
Blake, have you ever gotten any hate about? Really?
Not at all.
I feel like a lot
actually.
of people respected it and they're like, "Oh, it's
Right.
fucking sick."
I just find that very intriguing.
back then.
Because I feel like-
5 years ago.
I feel like there's a bad stigma behind that too. I mean, maybe just from like what I've seen or noticed, or
Maybe just the moms. I don't know.
maybe it's just the moms. I don't
It
know,
might just
but
be the moms.
because I've seen people, which I don't agree with, take like their animals, like their pets.
Right.
I've seen
that-
people take their newborns into abandoned
Like-
buildings, which
Yeah, no,
that's fucked
that's
up.
wrong.
Yeah,
That's-
Because there's a lot of bad shit in those.
The fucking Novelli. Let's talk about Novelli for a second.
the Vel Hotel. Yeah,
Last time I was at Novelli, I ran into a fucking family of like 3 generations.
That's crazy.
It was like grandparents, their kids, and their kids, and then their kids. 4 generations, and their dog. And I was like, "What is happening?"
Were they from Massachusetts?
I don't know. Like, of course, we park on like the far side in the middle of nowhere, and we trek through the fucking.
We're not even on the property.
No, we're fucking
we're
bushwhacking.
Yeah.
We're bushwhacking. They come from the back, and they just park at the fence and fucking waltz in. And I'm like, "The fuck?" Like, oh yeah, this is back when it was like, it's been, stepped through. It wasn't how it is now, but it was still like decently clean. And I was just like, you got grandparents, you got mom and dad, you got
Kids.
the kids, and they're in a stroller with a dog in their hand,
Oh, we saw it on
little like
TikTok.
Pomeranian. I'm like, what the fuck
Yeah.
is?
Yeah.
And it's instances like that where there's other people on the property, but we're the ones that get in trouble.
Yeah.
yeah.
This has happened multiple times where I've been places and
There's been
there have been numerous people inside, but for whatever reason, we're the ones that get caught and in trouble.
You look the part.
Maybe if I started bringing everybody I knew with me,
That's what I mean.
know what I
That's
mean?
another
Like,
thing. Yeah, but
You had the camera bag
that
on,
going,
you got the
10
tripod
deep to
on.
spots,
that's
like-
what I was saying about Matt Warner.
Yeah.
When he'd bring his daughter, she was so little, he would just blame her, be like, "Oh, she ran away." Or
Oh,
something.
she ran off. She was curious
is that what you did? You tried to,
Yeah, he ran away from home.
yeah. So
Trying to
so
find
Half
him.
the time it was dog.
You
Half
would
the
just-
time we were looking for our lost dog.
yeah. You just had Blake trained. You're like, oh, we're gonna park here, and you're gonna run off and storm off like you're fucking so mad at me.
We would get caught, and they'd be like, "What are you guys doing here?" I'd be like, "Oh, he's doing a photography project for high school."
High school photography
high school
project.
photography
Yeah.
project. They're like,
Yeah.
"Oh, on what?" I'm like, "Just buildings and scenery."
How
and
nature
stuff."
takes over.
Buildings.
How nature
Scenery, and they're
takes
like,
over.
"Oh, okay."
Yeah.
We got busted down at where the hell were we?
Lyman. Yep.
Lyman School. We were literally showing the cop photos of the whole school setup up there on the 3rd floor, the white room there. Cops like, "Oh no shit, I didn't know that was."
He was
up
like,
there."
whoa, that's
Like,
up there?
yeah,
That's
the
sick.
security guard that's like, "No, put them in cuffs," and all the cops are like, "No, these are actually sick photos."
Lyman
Like,
was
Yeah.
the school for boys.
yeah. Lyman was the first place
That
that
place is
we
cool.
filmed the Soul Seeker episode,
All right.
Yep.
We're not arresting artists, all right?
and we've tried to get back into that place, but it is substantially a lot harder now.
Oh, yeah.
Half of it's gone now too. They're leveling a lot of it.
Yeah, there was 3 buildings up on that windy road there. The ones in the
Those
woods
are
there.
still there.
And then the
ones
fourth-
down
those
the
are still
lower
there,
end,
but
the
dude,
ones on
like
the cafeteria. That's
Fourth
all
one
gone.
on the bottom.
remember
Shut
we
the
were
road.
this was 2020. We were filming in one of those brick buildings, and we had flashlights and shit. And a security guard came up, parked, got out of his car, and started walking around the property. And like, we just had to get down the stairwell and sit there, but we had a fucking flashlight pointing up, so the whole 2nd floor was just
Lit up,
illuminated.
lit up.
Yep.
And we're like, fuck, and luckily
I was using my Lume Cube and it was on orange and purple, and the guy's like, "No, you guys are up there setting fires, trying to
Literally.
light it on
Yeah,
fire." I'm like,
no.
"Oh, this fire!" I put the light on and shined it.
luckily he ended up doing a round, and I don't know if he just didn't care. Probably didn't care.
He cared when we were there.
He left. We tried to go back probably within the past couple of years, and as soon as we were in the woods, we got followed by 3 security guards, and we parked down the street, walked up the power lines, went up through there, and they were just it was also the we were also fall. It's like there were no leaves on the trees, but it was all down on the ground.
Yeah.
So we're fucking
No cover, nothing but
fucking-
sound. Yeah, just crunching.
just crunching leaves beneath our feet.
Yeah.
But yeah, Lyman was a fucking really good spot
Now, I actually have a question for you, Austin.
for me.
Yeah. So, coming from the urbex realm into the paranormal, have you gotten any flack or anything from anybody from coming from that sort of area then into the paranormal? Because I've been in the paranormal for a while, and there's like, you know, there's two sides where there's a lot of people that like are super against people that trespass on like historical properties, and then there's, you know,
No, because I was involved with paranormal first,
right,
but I wasn't very public about it.
right,
You know, so I did join that team right outside of high school. But this was also around the same time where I was doing photography. And I, you know, like I said, like Belchertown was like my first place I've ever visited.
yeah,
You know, and Belchertown, I believe, was very, very haunted. I'd never investigated it, but the summer I spent there, and I do mean summer, I was there like almost every weekend. Like I said, it was like my drug.
right,
I would go and I would spend the night. I'd park my car at the skate park and I would go into a building and I would just hang out.
yeah,
You know, so I know for a fact that it's haunted, and like what happened there, you know, there's energy there. And because, you know, if you look up the history of Belchertown, like it was it's just very haunting
right,
on what happened. And you guys can, you know, look it up on your own time. But
yeah,
for me, they kind of came around in the same time, but I was more public with the photography side of things. And then, you know, when I met Alan, you know, and I introduced him to Corey, we all had that mindset of like, okay, like let's differentiate the two, because we all had the same mindsets,
yeah,
whether they were skeptics and wanted to believe, or they've witnessed things and it was very unexplainable. And then there was my experience where I've done the ghost hunting side of things. You know, so we would go and we would photograph these places together, and, you know, we got talking about it. We're like, okay, well, let's start a team. And I've talked about this on numerous podcasts with you guys before. Let's just, you know, do a team, and we'll kind of separate the two.
right,
So we'll focus on photography first, and then at night we'll do the paranormal. To answer your question, no, I've gotten nothing from anybody.
yeah,
Probably because I think I was more invested with the urban exploring side of things first.
right,
So going into the paranormal is kind of, I feel like, a more, how do I put
right.
this?
I feel like they get more
think
upset
it's-
with people that break into places.
I
and
think it's just
investigate than
morally more accepted
take pictures
to do it that way, from trespassing with no permission
right,
to doing things to preserve the property and you're doing things the correct way,
yeah,
than to do it the other way around when you're getting permission, doing things morally correct.
right,
Then you're like, fuck it, I'm just gonna not ask, and I'm not gonna care. I'm gonna just break in.
right,
You know what I mean?
yeah,
So no, I haven't gotten anything, and I honestly, I think people still support my photos more than my ghosts at this point.
yeah,
You know, just from algorithm or shadow banning or whatever, fucking social media. But, you know, I mean, I do know people heavily support the Soul Seekers and what we do there, but I feel like part of me too feels like that a lot of people still support me more.
yeah,
And maybe that's just me coming from like, oh, well, you know, this one got more likes than this. You know, I mean, obviously I'm in a much better place now. So I personally don't care what those people think.
right,
You know, but I'm glad I did it this way. I'm glad I went from kind of like photography to what I was doing with my friends
yeah,
to paranormal now with my friends. I just feel like I was able to grow better. I feel like if I did it the other way around, I would have backtracked.
yeah,
I would have lost myself more, because I think getting into it the way I did, I was able to find myself, and it actually guided me. It was kind of just like, you know, a father pushing me like, okay, figure it out.
You know, learn.
He's like, you got to learn.
This
Like
is how you're gonna learn.
it's like your father or somebody pushing off a bike. Okay, now get up and try again. You know, versus me riding a bike and falling over and not having anybody.
right,
Like, okay, I just give up. But no, it's kind of like in a weird sense that way. It's like, okay, like exploring gave me more of an appreciation for these buildings,
Right.
and that there is more to them, and that we really should preserve what we have because it's not going to last. And that just, goes to, saying like these new houses being built, it's all open concept. Everything's very washed out.
Yeah.
It's just a square. It's like the shit that
not
we
designed
have,
to
we
it.
got to fucking appreciate it.
Cheaper materials too and everything. So
Yeah, no, I mean, I am very fond of where I'm at now. I'm in a much better mindset with the paranormal and like where my life is now. So I wouldn't have it any other way.
yeah.
But yeah, no, I haven't gotten any grief from anybody from either side of things, because it's just kind of like where you come from, how you grow up, and kind of like what you learn from it. It's
Yeah.
just the path that I took. So
Okay. And that kind of will transition to my next question for Blake and Matt. Out of all the places you've been and places you guys have explored, have you guys actually ever experienced anything that you couldn't explain?
Wanna go first?
Yeah.
they both nodding their heads yes. Okay, this is a podcast. Speak.
There was this house down in Northborough. What was that, like 2021, I think?
Yeah.
Yeah, around then.
Yeah.
We went into this house down in Northborough, and
Oh, the one that caught on fire.
Yeah, caught
Yeah.
on fire in the middle section.
Yeah.
We walked
Supposedly
in,
2 kids had died in this fire.
yeah.
So
Okay.
So we walked into the house immediately. Both of us just got this sense of unease, like
Right.
shouldn't be there, not meant to be there.
Yeah.
And so we keep venturing in. He's walking around in a different section than I am. I'm in the bottom floor. He's walking up the stairs to the upper floor.
we just started going up the stairs.
And so I'm coming back, looping around. I come follow him up the stairs, and then we just stand there, and there's a fucking teddy bear at the opposite end of the hallway.
Fuck
Just
that.
sitting there. But the whole middle side of the hallway is collapsed
Yeah.
because of the fire.
It was literally like, there's no way somebody got to this point to put it there because you
No.
were falling through the fucking floor.
And then all
it
of-
was I not to sound like a pussy, but I got like this fucking overwhelmed sense of like not fear, but just like emotion.
Right.
And I wanted to cry, and I'm
Like
like
dread.
I want to get the hell out of this. I
Yeah.
don't want to be in here anymore.
Yeah.
Like just all of it hit me just like that. Like
Hit both of us just like that.
It was
And
like
then-
I don't want to be in here. It was something. Just the vibe was just all off. It was just weird spot.
Yeah.
I think that's like what it was with me. Like when we would go out, we would experience these things, and we're like,
what the fuck was
why
that?
are we feeling like this? So to kind of like backpedal off what Kyle just asked me, it's just like, why would I not go about finding out these things?
Right.
Why would I just ignore that?
Right.
Like there's got to be some sort of explanation, and it's just crazy to think, because like I feel like a lot of people do think that most abandoned places are haunted.
Right.
That's just a stigma.
To have the aesthetic.
Everybody
Maybe like
thinks,
60%, 60-70% of them are.
That's
but I think
Some
asking,
kind of there's something there.
but I think asking like an outsider, I feel like most people are like, oh, it's abandoned equals haunted,
Yeah.
Yeah,
but haunted does not equal abandoned.
true.
You know what I mean?
True.
right.
So
There's town halls that are active that are haunted.
right, but I think like
Our most the most chilling experience for me was when we were at Laconia and we were light painting that hallway, and you were at one end and I ran down that hallway, and I got to the other end, and all of a sudden a door right behind me just fucking slammed shut.
Damn.
I was like, oh.
I've had some weird shit happen in Laconia, like
Yeah.
hearing voices and
I've
people
heard
talking, but it
voices,
just
yeah.
sounded like a residual, like
Yeah.
a regular day, like
We have a video of one of our friends in the shower,
Yeah.
and they pan to her, and it's like something takes her dress,
Something
and just
grabs
goes
her
like
dress,
this.
lifts it up.
yeah.
There's nobody around. There's no wind because she's in the middle of the locker room.
Enclosed building.
Yeah.
We were supposed to investigate there, like right before they shut it down, and my friend he bailed on us, but we were like this close to getting there because I always wanted to investigate there.
we were in the portion in the middle with the jail cells in the bottom.
Yeah.
Yeah,
We had some shit happen down there. This was fucking like 2020. We heard like voices behind us and like footsteps, but there was nobody there. I went to go look, and we were like, oh, we should investigate here, but it just never happened. But I feel like Laconia is pretty active,
it's known to be.
We thought the
very
same
haunted.
about Seaview too, and we went into Seaview at like 3 a.m. The last time we went down to New York, and nothing.
I took a nap in the car while you
Yeah,
guys
we
went
didn't
in.
want to go in,
Yep.
so yeah, we
I
went
just
in.
slept the entire time.
Oh, that's okay. Seaview. Yeah.
We pulled that all nighter.
I think the thing though too is, and that's why we separate the two.
Yeah, we also weren't going in there for that.
Right.
Right.
And that's the thing too, is like when we do this, we want to have as much attention to it as possible. You know, so like photography, we're simply going in with the eye to capture something,
Right.
like on a picture.
Right.
Nothing paranormal, like on a picture wise, like what would make a good picture?
Right.
Maybe we're trying to learn new things like light paint. And that place is great for photography. There's a bunch of cool stuff. And even if you're in the history, like just finding old records and shit, like,
That's one of my favorite spots.
Old hospital tools, anything.
yeah, like, I mean, you don't, stuff you don't come across, but like if you were in there for something different, like if you brought the tools to investigate paranormal, you know, maybe you would experience more things because you have to acknowledge them first. I feel like things just don't happen.
Well,
Unless you acknowledge the fact that
You
they're
know.
there, yeah.
that's my other thing. Like, how many urbex photographers have accidentally like captured something in a photo they couldn't explain? Like, does that happen often? Like,
I have to ask them, you know what I mean?
I just didn't like. It's not something I've come across or I've seen like here and there, but I don't.
Because I feel like too, like when you're,
I feel like they wouldn't post it and like say like, "Oh, look what I caught! I caught something."
well, I feel like too, like when you're going to these places too, like again, like your mindset, something happens and you're like, oh, it's probably just the wind shutting a door.
right.
Or you know, it's
most of the
it's
time.
it's
No,
the
it's just
papers
the-
it's the papers on the floor with the wind and
Just the
you know,
blinds
and
blown
nine
shut.
times out of 10, yes, or like, oh, it's the door popped off, the door stopped, but like you don't go back to check, you just assume that you know it has an explanation. But like I'm sure if you went back to like actually prove or disprove it, that like maybe what you thought happened wasn't actually how it happened. Like you're wearing a Holy Land shirt, and if you've been there,
Yeah, I've been there.
never experienced anything
Nope.
because you weren't looking.
Right.
To this day, if you talk to Alan, one of his most memorable captures and
Is that
experiences
Holy Land?
is at Holy Land.
Really?
I have seen it. It is on camera. It is like a fucking white mist manifests in front of him and like walks right by
Oh shit.
at Holy Land.
Jesus.
So next time you see
I'll have to ask.
Alan Ginn,
Ask him.
as heard on Travel Channel, next time you see Alan Gwynn or talk to him, ask him about the Holy Land experience.
Ask him.
Can
because
I send
that-
him a text right now and ask him?
Sure, because that's just the thing too. It's just like you're going there for a reason. If your mind's closed off on one aspect, you're not going to experience anything.
Yeah.
There's going to be an
Right.
answer for it in your mind. You know what I mean?
I've talked to some urbex people too that have never experienced anything. They're like, I've never seen a ghost. I don't believe in ghosts, and I'm like, but are they closed off to it, or? Because I always find it interesting, like you said, when you're not going there for that, and then something happens, something stops you, and makes you think, and I like that can change your whole like.
I brought my friend to Belchertown, John Clary. If you are hearing this, I love you and miss you dearly. I know you have like fucking 18 kids and you're married. Love to see you. I brought my friend John to Belchertown again for photography. He was curious about places like this, and I was like, okay, let's go to Belchertown. We went into the infirmary building. Have you been? You haven't been to
No, I
Belcher-
never went
Have
to
you?
Belchertown.
No, I read a bunch on
Okay.
it though.
So the infirmary building was like the one, it was shaped kind of like a U, like a off skewed U kind of thing. It had like a middle wing and two wings on either side. They had padded rooms in this section, stuff like that. We were on the second floor in the middle. So we're in the middle of this wing, and then we had two wings on either side. Staircases were one on either side of us on both wings, and I think we had a main staircase in the center where we just came up from. We were standing right by that middle staircase, and he was getting his GoPro ready. I was getting my phone ready. That's all I had. And yeah, waiting for him. He was getting his, I think he had like a head mount for his GoPro or whatever. And we started hit recording, and dude, from my peripheral to my left, I saw like a substantial like flash of light. And mind you, this is daytime. This isn't nighttime. It's like 2 p.m. in the summer. We were the only ones there, and substantial, like we had like a light, like a lightning just struck the side of the building, which caught our attention to turn left. And then from upstairs, we heard the loudest slam to this day I've ever heard. I thought the world was ending, and his GoPro was fully charged and literally died within 3 seconds. The whole video is just him putting on his head, then it died. Didn't capture. I run upstairs, and I was like, "Who the fuck? Who's here? Who's here?" And I'm like running all the way down,
Trying to find where the noise
trying to find the. No windows were open. There was no windows. There was like one window at the very end of the hallway, but there were no windows otherwise up there. He was following me, and we're on the 3rd floor, right by the main staircase, and we heard fucking footsteps running down below us on the 2nd floor. So we both took a staircase on the other end and met in the middle, and there was nobody.
I've had a similar experience to that at Fernald campus.
Fernald, we filmed there.
Yeah.
Fernald's haunted. Tell me about it.
I was it was either admin building or the building that's directly behind admin, I forget. I was running through, I was trying to find my buddy. I'm pretty sure I was with Lucas that day. I was trying to find him, so I was running through the building. All of a sudden, something catches my eye in a room. So I turn around, look back in the room, nothing there, so I keep it moving, whatever. And all of a sudden, there's something stomping above me, like full on, dun. And I'm just like, what the fuck? Run upstairs, nothing there. Check every single room on the floor, nothing there. My buddy Lucas is outside the building shooting with his drone.
I'll tell you one thing, footsteps do happen at Fernald.
Yep, definitely.
Mm-hmm.
And what did you think about that?
I
was scared shitless. You're like, I gotta
even
go. Did you even mention it?
So I did mention it. I mentioned it to Lucas, and I thought it was him. He said it was not him. He wasn't in the building at all. He was using his drone the entire time, and it was only me and him there at the time. There was nobody else on the campus that we had seen, at least. We thought it was the scrapper, because there is known to be a scrapper at Fernald. We thought it was him. Was not. He was not on campus anywhere that day.
I think last time I was on campus, I got chased out by a drone.
Yeah, that doesn't surprise me.
Do they still have drones there?
Oh,
They
yeah.
have got expensive
yeah,
ones, the
they're
heat
the
signature and
heat
everything like
ones.
that.
They have cops patrolling like
Yeah,
24/7 now because of the playground that's at the entrance.
Did somebody just light a fire there recently? Was
That place is always getting set on fire.
Yeah.
I thought it was one of the places down there.
I've definitely heard a couple stories of people like lighting fireworks off the security.
Yeah.
People fucking with security.
Yeah,
down
I know
there.
people
Yeah.
love fucking with the security guards there.
I had a friend who went there, and the construction people just let them in and
Yeah.
walked them around and gave them a tour.
I've had that happen before too. Yeah, I've walked in with my friend Carrie Ann, and there was construction workers at the entrance, and I'm just like, "Hey, do you care if we go take photos?" And then they're like, "Nope, go for it."
Yeah.
Half the time they don't care at all.
Yeah.
That and Laconia, because Laconia has security
I
guards now.
feel
They
like-
do now, yeah.
Yeah.
I was just there a weekend or two
Depends on the
ago.
day, right? Were they there when you were there?
There was like families walking in and out.
I'm pretty
went-
sure that they're on
We went one day
weekends.
and there was two security cars driving around. And then our friends went like 2 days later and like, no, we didn't see anything. We hit every building. We're like, oh.
I literally just went there and I hadn't been in like, there was people walking their dogs or kids. There was families like on the campus going in and out of
It's like,
buildings.
it's like a state park now.
That's what I mean,
You
like,
can walk
literally,
your
like-
dogs around and shit.
Yeah.
They just don't want you going in the buildings.
yeah. Huh. I mean, it's not really worth it anyway.
They don't put
That's,
any effort into seal them up anymore, so
No.
Yeah.
they're all just wide open at this point.
Looking at me. Oh,
I don't know.
I was just going through my notes here. Matthew,
Yes.
what is one place that... Well, this is going to be a two-part question. Okay? Blake, take notes because you're going to be asked this next. What is one place that you wish you could go back to? And then followed by one place that is on your bucket list that is still doable.
Chernobyl's definitely on the bucket list.
Only correct answer.
Yep, that's the one I've always wanted to do. That and this one in Japan, Fukushima.
Yes.
Is that how you say it?
Yeah,
those
yeah.
two, definitely. The one I could go back to
What's one?
probably be Danvers now. You know,
Danvers?
Now that I do the photography shit, I wish I could get some better photos of it. And either that or probably Westboro.
Westboro.
I never went to Westboro.
Long live.
so,
Oh my
yeah.
God. Westboro was such. Dude, I wish you were with us.
Everything I saw from that place.
We were there. Al and I were there every weekend, I feel like, and we just, that place forever holds a place in my heart. That place was awesome, and the locals loved it. The cops didn't really seem to care.
Everything you've always talked about the place. Just,
Dude, it's just like,
sounds-
that was truly the most fun time I've had with urban exploring was Westboro. That truly was like, you have a bad day, you go there, you're gonna have a great time. Like, you could go 2 deep, 10 deep, 20 deep, and like you would somehow always find a new way to have fun there, or a new photo opportunity, and like we never got in trouble ever. Blake,
One place I wish I could go back to is that Marion School down in Framingham.
Oh shit, yeah, I almost got caught there.
So I was in there, I was shooting the whole place. I have photos of the entire place aside from the gym. Because I told myself I was going to shoot the gym on the way out. Forgot to shoot the
You
gym
didn't get
on the
there.
way out.
I went in through the gym.
I did too. And I forgot to
Did
shoot
you
it
guys
on the
do
way
it
out.
together?
No, I did that with
No, we went
another
separate.
name we don't mention.
Oh, yeah.
I went with the old BT photography.
Oh, yeah, yeah.
Oh, yeah.
We did it. Miss you, BT, Brandon.
That's Brando.
Yeah, we went with Brandon, and we went to the gym, and there was like yard sale stuff up in the gym, which was sketchy. But I think we were fine.
Was that the one you and I tried, and then it started pouring on us on the walk up?
Started
and all the doors
absolutely
were locked, so we were
downpouring.
like, fuck this.
Yep.
Yeah, we were already
Yeah, because we
soaked.
went back because I
yeah.
needed to reshoot the gym.
Yeah, that's right.
Yeah, because we went right after you and
Yes.
a name we don't name of went.
Yes, correct.
And
because I told you about it.
yeah.
Yeah.
Because you told me everything. You're like, hey man, check this out. I was like, okay, cool. And that's where we ended up the conversation. Excuse me?
Bless you.
And then I went back with Corey and my friend Dan, and we did the same thing. Went through the gym. There were 2 more people in there. I don't know if they were scrappers or what. Didn't get a good vibe. And I was in one of the classrooms on the 2nd floor. I saw 2 cops drive by. My heart went to my stomach. I was like, we got to go. Because at that point, we've overstayed our welcome. I'm not taking a fucking chance. And I heard a siren loop around the building and come out back to where the open door was. The only way out was out the way I just saw the scrappers go, which was on the other side of the school in the front on the main road. I thought they went that way, but the door was like locked by like these weird like elastic bands. They were like construction grade like elastic bands or something like that. I have no idea. Yeah, and the 3 of us opened the door as a cop was driving right by. 3rd cop was driving right by. I don't know if he saw us or not, didn't care, but fucking so much anxiety. Because we were only in there for like maybe 25 minutes.
Well, at least you wouldn't have drugs on you. So
Yeah,
Legit, but like
I just way more scared.
At least it didn't have any cracks.
I was like trying to like get the door open, but like again, like these elastics were like holding it. So like I was like, oh, so I popped them off and then popped the door open. And as soon as I go from the platform down like the 4 or 5 steps and get onto the sidewalk. Mind you, tripod's fully erect, cameras on it.
Bricked up.
My camera bag is pretty much half open and things are falling out of it. And yeah, a cop is like coming up the road and drives right by me. So like, I don't know if you thought if I was just like on the front steps taking a photo of like the front or what, but
He's like, oh, she's a photographer.
we got out of there. That was right after that was right after we did the there was a bank down there.
Yep, the bank.
Oh, yeah.
So
That bank we don't talk about. I almost got arrested there.
so many close calls, dude.
Dude, you and I were in there for like 2-3 hours.
When I went back,
problems.
when I went back the second time, my buddy Lucas had to climb through the window that's on the front of the building, right? Like right on fucking Main Street of Framingham. Had to climb through the front. Like at least 3-4 people. I have it all on video. At least 3-4 people walk by and just stare at him, just like, what the fuck is this kid doing?
Did someone find a dead body in there?
Yeah,
Yeah.
fucking
somebody-
real Zach. I'm pretty sure.
Yeah.
Yeah, there was like a junkie in there, something that died or something like that.
somebody,
Homeless guy or something
Yeah,
like that.
in the weird apartment building in the back
It
side.
was like one of the offices.
We were leaving. I think I was with Corey and Dan because it was the same day. We were walking up the back door, and there was a family with a U-Haul truck like backed up in like the back alley doing something, and they were just like deer in headlights, like oh hi, like what's up? They're like, oh, we were just taking pictures. They're like, isn't that closed? We're like, yeah. They're like, how'd you? I'm like, we don't speak of that.
Yep.
We don't speak about it.
But I was like, if you do get in there, some great photo ops. There's also a really big like bank vault. Like, oh, that's really cool. I was like, well, have a good day. Because you don't want to say the welcome, because you can't really trust anybody. But
Yeah, no.
let's talk about, this is not in my notes. Let's talk about some close calls. Let's talk about the closest call.
Oh,
if
God.
if we can, I know I know a close call with you guys. It's a certain house that you've tried to go back to when there's alarms and everything. You know that whole story.
Yeah.
I don't know if we want to put that story out there.
I think it's been long enough now.
No, I don't think we should. I think
No,
we should leave that
let's
one
keep
as.
that.
Well, we know Blake doesn't care about what we think. We should just talk about it anyway. So
Just talk about it anyway.
I'm
It's been
gonna-
long enough. I don't give a shit.
I'm going to ask you both. You can have the same answer or different. Let's start with Matt. What was the closest call you've had to getting either a super anxious panic attack and wanting to die or getting arrested?
The nunnery.
I've got a good
It's
one.
not that house. It's the nunnery that we did with the one that shall remain.
Name who
nameless.
we shall not mention.
We literally popped a kitchen window. I get in the window. This guy comes in the window. I get into one of the first rooms. I'm literally pulling my camera up to start taking a picture, and all of a sudden the loudest fucking alarm starts going off. I've never heard in my fucking life. Turn around, nameless, head bomb, fucking Superman out the window like I've never fucking seen before in my life. I'm right behind him.
We all start
five of
running
us
across the
start
fucking field.
booking it across this fucking field to get back to the car, which is like, I don't know, half a mile away at like a car repair place. We get in the car, literally pulling out of the parking lot, and 4 cops instantly swarm right in. We got out of there just like that.
Perfect timing.
There was that time. Where the hell were we?
Where is this nunnery, if I can ask? Is it still a thing?
No, it's gone now. I don't even remember.
I'm
where
pretty
that-
sure
somewhere
it
in
was by
Mass.
Lakeville.
Yeah,
it was
down
near
near
Lakeville.
Okay.
somewhere. I want to say like it began with Melton.
Yeah, it was something like
Okay.
that. I can't
One of the
remember
weird
what town
towns.
Yeah,
Okay.
it was a weird town name. That was definitely the closest.
It's a terrible picture.
That's awful.
Kyle's over here taking really bad thumbnail photos.
Yeah.
I'm gonna post it.
So that was so that was a top one.
That was one. The time we hit the Farley Roadhouse in Heartless, and
Oh,
I'm in
shit.
the backyard. We rode our bikes into that place. We parked down the street at the
You
cornfield.
took the trail. You had to go through that person's backyard.
Yeah, so we came in. We parked farther down the street, the opposite way, not from the cemetery where everybody else parks, but down the opposite.
Right, because so the other way was through somebody's basically backyard. It looked like a trail, but it was literally
Yeah,
someone's
it was quite
property.
literally
When we
someone's
came in,
yard.
we came right up the driveway and went right in the driveway, hit our bikes in the bush. We were in there for quite a while.
Solid hour.
We come out, we're like, all right, let's not go out the driveway, let's go out the back trail. So we go out back. I'm like, I gotta piss anyway. So I'm just sitting there, fucking dick in hand, taking a fucking piss. All of a sudden, the neighbor starts walking towards the wood. I look at Blake. I'm like, dude, he's doing something, not even fucking acknowledging me. I'm like,
paying
hey,
attention.
Blake, still dick in hand, taking a piss.
Let's go.
Blake, neighbor's coming. I look back to my left. He's like from me, like right on the other side of the wall. Like he was fucking so close. I'm
So
like,
he,
dude,
he definitely saw your little
he
small
saw my
pee.
dick. Yeah, he saw it.
You should have pissed on him.
he didn't even, which is weird. He didn't say a fucking word.
You
to
would
us.
think he would say
He
something.
didn't say anything, but he was coming right towards us. So I'm like, Blake, let's fucking go. Grabbed our fucking bikes and we dipped down that fucking back trail.
Did he start yelling at you or anything after that?
When we got on the trailer, he was like, "Hey," and we took off. But
I'm gonna poke in here and add a second incident at that house.
Farley Road?
Yeah, I had
Oh,
another
the-
incident. At
Please
that
do.
house.
yeah, while he does that, I gotta go use the little boy's room.
Speaking of dick in hand, he's going to go take
Speaking of dick
a pee-pee.
in hand.
Yeah. So I had another experience there. I went in with a couple of my friends this one time, and we all having a decent time. The entire house was sealed up from the inside, like screws in every single door from the inside. Homeless person locked it up. So we go in. My buddy, I'm not gonna name him because we're gonna leave that
That's
confidential. He fucking closes the door that has a screw in it behind us. So we're completely sealed in this bitch. Like, no way out unless we rip open a door, like pull out a whole screw. So, there's a homeless dude upstairs in one of the bedrooms. All of a sudden, we see him start throwing shit down the fucking staircase at us, and we're all like, what the fuck, dude? And so, thank God, dude, there was miraculously a random ass fucking drill right there. So we all fucking unzipped the fucking screws.
And the battery's charged.
Yeah, battery's full. It was probably his. He was probably
It just manifested itself. Like, oh my
it's like a
God.
video game.
I guarantee you, this homeless dude.
New level
himself in there.
unlocked. You unlocked a drill. It's like,
Literally,
fuck yes.
no, literally, dude. No, so we all were just like, "What the fuck?" Start fucking undoing the fucking screws, and we're all like, "Shit, dude!" We start bolting out. We go out. We had to go out the garage. You remember that weird little fucking loop around with the staircase?
Sure do.
Yeah, I fell in the basement. I fell down the basement stairs.
How'd you feel?
Well, not that good. Guy was coming right after me, so I just had to get myself the fuck up. Ran out, dude. Every single one of us full on fucking like slid underneath the door. Full on like fucking army slide. It was so bad. Guy comes fucking chasing us down the driveway. We're running fucking down Farley Road.
I think it was the same guy for the same neighbor.
No, I doubt it. No, it was probably some random homeless dude. But yeah, no, he starts fucking chasing after us. We're all running down the street. We hop in the car. Dude, guy fucking starts hitting our car with a fucking machete.
Did you keep the drill? Nice.
I have it sitting in my bedroom.
He's pissed about the drill. He's like,
Oh,
"Fuck."
he's pissed about the drill. Hey, it was a fucking nice ass DeWalt impact. There was no way I was leaving that shit.
Right.
Had to take it. That shit's mine now.
We've had some close calls together, I feel like, too.
Yeah. I'm gonna...
I can't remember. I can...
Have you ever been arrested?
Me?
Yeah.
No.
No,
No, I've been detained.
You've been taken into custody.
No. I was detained and let go.
Oh, you were.
Are we touching base on this story? Or?
Are we? I don't know.
We can. Wait till Matt's back.
Well, if you were detained, yeah, you can talk about it.
I mean,
I think
feel
he's coming. I think he's
feel
coming down
this
the
is
stairs
more
now.
your
Were
story.
you underage?
No.
I mean, I also have to go use the tingle room, so I'm gonna switch out.
Okay, that's fine.
Gonna wait for him to get back.
Yeah, we will. We'll touch base on my story when you get back. We're all present.
I'll touch base on another one right now. There was this state hospital, which I am not going to name, down in Southern Mass because it's still a spot that is very untouched. Made it down to this spot. We were doing fine, taking pictures, shooting around, doing the shit, whatever, setting up shots.
Brought to you by Sun Cruise.
Hang on, one more. Yep. Okay, and then so we're in this building, and all of a sudden we notice security start looping around the building. So we're like, oh, fuck, here we go. So we all get down into the lower section of the building. We all hide in a staircase that's on the outside of the building. We're all ready to fucking go.
What?
Fuck. I tried not to name it.
He did say to not be named. But,
It's shit. It's
I
whatever.
can take it out.
Okay. Edit it out.
hey, if you actually look behind you,
That's
where-
from there.
Oh,
Nice.
I have the matching that one right there too.
Yeah, just
Stamped.
bleep it out. It's whatever. Yeah, so fucking security starts circling around the building, so we're like, oh fuck, we hide in the staircase, we wait for him to do his round. And so as soon as he starts looping around the building, we make a fucking run for it. And then we make a run for the active power plant, keep in mind, because he's sitting by our car. We can't get in the car and leave. He's gonna fucking chase after
Yeah,
us.
that place is not to interrupt, but that place is really tough because
Security's on there.
part of it.
It's not even just security, it's cops, too.
Yeah.
Well, no, part of it is still active.
Yeah, a lot of
It's on an
is.
active
Yeah.
campus, and it's
That's why
it's
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 not to be
more
named.
so it's more so a privacy thing to the patients that are still there.
Right.
You know,
Because
but
you're in one building and you're looking right into
it,
the
it,
windows.
it's hard because like every time I've went, we've gotten stopped and talked to.
Yeah.
Same
Every time. Like,
every
we,
time I've gone to.
we
Yep.
filmed a Soul Seeker episode there way back when it was like episode 3 at the time.
Mm-hmm.
But even like shooting photos on the outside, like on the far back
They
side,
don't want you to. They don't want you on the
They do
property
not
at
want you on the
I only
property.
went there once with BT, and we successfully did not everything, but everything we wanted to.
The couple good buildings.
Yeah, we hit everything. We didn't have any issues. Everything was still open.
So I wound up opening a new building that day that I got security on me. It was a new building. We were setting up shots because there was a bunch of old cameras, a bunch of old VHS recording stuff. So we were setting up a shot upstairs. We had all the lights on because there was still power in the building. So we turned on every single light up on the top floor. Obviously, security saw that, started looping around the building. So we make a run for the fucking power plant. Get up on the roof. We're inside the power plant now because we get into a window that's unlocked. We're sitting in there. All of a sudden, we hear bzzz, fucking drone going above us, dude. Everything. We had to sit there for solid 3.5 hours before fucking everyone left. Shit was fucked.
Adrenaline rush.
I was sleeping.
Not fun.
You were
yeah.
sleeping. Did you get that phone call
Yeah.
after?
Yeah.
Yeah, no, you woke up to a text. You woke up
Yeah,
to
I
like
woke up to a text. I'm
3
okay.
million texts.
You
I'm
almost need
good.
your
I
own
made it
drone
out.
now.
There was one morning I woke up and I'm like, oh, it's like 5:30, 6 o'clock in the morning. I'm waking up to go to work. I'm like, oh, Blake's not here. I knew he went out with Lucas the night before. So fucking.
I got back at like
I look
7
at his
in the morning.
location. He's in the middle of the woods in Chelmsford. I'm like, what the fuck are you doing,
Oh my
dude?
god, dude. That
He's like,
fucking time.
currently running from bloodhounds. I'm like, you're doing what?
Bloodhound gang.
He's like, can you come pick me up? I'm like, no, motherfucker. I gotta get to
No.
work. Figure it out yourself.
Yeah, no, I was at this house in Chelmsford with a couple of my buddies, and fucking cops pull up. There's this fucking neighbor that's stalking us the entire time through her fucking Ring doorbell. So she sees us pull up to the house and kick it in. We kicked open the door.
Well,
drove off.
That was dumb.
No, we drove off afterwards.
That was still dumb.
So clearly this bitch must have had cops like fucking waiting down the street, because as soon as we got out of our car and started walking up to that building, cops came fucking flying down the street.
If you were going to go in, that was your time, was when you kicked it open.
Yep. But so we all fucking were just like, ah, shit, lay in the bushes for an hour.
Yeah.
Sent out canines after us. They somehow didn't fucking find us.
That's
So
crazy.
2 hours go, and then we're like, okay, cops aren't on property right now. Here's our time. There was like a rail trail directly behind the house.
Yeah.
So we're like, okay, here's our opportunity. Let's get to this rail trail. Cops can't be driving on it. They can be walking it, but they can't be driving on it. So let's go to the rail trail, move over to the left side. So we're in the woods at this point. We're sitting in the woods waiting. We're trying to call for a ride, trying to see who can come pick us up, who can come get us, whatever. Because our car had been towed at that point.
Yeah.
So yeah, it was such a fucked situation.
Hasn't that happened with you before too?
No,
With some people?
Oh yeah, with fucking courthouse.
Yeah.
Yeah, that happened.
somebody-
With same
Little
same
courthouse.
person.
Yeah, of course it's the same
same
person.
person.
Haven't you learned your lesson?
Oh yeah, no, I haven't gone out with him in a while. But
Didn't you have to use the bathroom?
yeah, I do. I'm finishing my story, and
Okay.
I'll go up. We had to run from the cops. We eventually wound up figuring out a ride because he was like, "No, can't come get you. I'm going to work."
I got to go to work, dude.
Yep. So
Sorry, bud.
we all eventually found a ride, got the car back. We never even got asked about it. They didn't ask about the incident at all. Never got reached out
they had
to.
no
That was it. There was no proof.
From a father's standpoint,
Okay, I'm stepping out for a minute.
yeah, that's fine. Because you said earlier that you were okay taking him out because he was with you and safe and doing it the right way, like whatever. Obviously, he got older, and he doesn't have his license yet, right?
Yeah, no.
But he has friends with licenses, so
Yeah.
obviously, like he's going to not want to be home and go out with his friends, and
Yeah.
you know what he's up to.
Times I don't want to go out, and he wants to go out.
Yeah.
All right, fine, go out. With
And you're cool with that now? Like
Yeah,
over time, you're cool with it?
Yeah, I feel like we've been doing it long enough that he's got some good wits about him that he knows right from wrong.
I think he has the good wits about him,
It's
but
him. Him.
is there ever something in the back of your mind that says, I don't really care for who he's hanging out with? Like, I don't think that
A couple people, but he isn't really hanging out with them anymore. So
because of a bad
'cause of
situation or something like that, where they've gotten in trouble or close to,
Yeah.
or he's doesn't like the way that they go about things.
Yeah,
Because again, we're all doing it illegally. There's really, but I feel like there is
still gotta be smart about it.
there's still a right and wrong way
Yeah.
to do it. Like, I don't really condone breaking and entering. Really what it's about is already finding the entrance that's already open.
Right.
You know what I mean?
It's like a vampire. Oh wait, no, they have to be invited.
Hello, can I come in? Yeah, sure.
Yeah,
Thank you.
Use your own voice.
But I didn't know if, like, getting a text message like that early, like, oh, I'm running from bloodhounds, I'm in the woods, like, ever concerns you, or you're just like, you know what, you're essentially like an adult now.
I feel like he had that whole thing under control because he led all of his friends to water to get them off the scent. You know what I mean? So, and he never called me. I had to reach out to him, and be like, "What are you doing here?" I feel like if he really needed me, he would have reached out.
Right.
But yeah, he's got a head on his shoulders, so I trust him.
So basically, if he's ever in deep trouble or whatever, you're ever going to bail him out? We're going to have him just,
to call me.
you're just going to leave him there?
No,
you figure it out.
Of course, I bail him out. Yeah, depending on what he did.
Interesting. Like, so that's kind of cool too, is like, like as long as, because I was rarely ever home, I feel like, and my mom was the same, like she knew I had a good head on my shoulders. So as long as I wasn't out drinking or doing drugs, which I don't do, she was kind of like, okay.
She doesn't do either.
With like whatever I did. Like I would go all weekend and not text her. Like, hey, I must be at a friend's house Friday night and I'll be home Sunday night. I'm like, okay. Like it was just like that weird. No, I'm not saying she didn't care. Like she obviously really cared and loves me, but it's just kind of like she had that trust in me and my friends that if I do need her, I'll reach out, or if not, I'll figure it out. You know what I mean? Mm-hmm. So that's just good that you guys have that.
Yeah, I have a lot of trust in him.
And now that Blake is back and Matt has acknowledged this trust and love for you, you did ask me about my time I was arrested, which I was not arrested. I was detained.
Was that Wilton House?
This is the Wilton House, and this is why I did not want to go with you guys the time you guys went.
We've gone twice since then.
But I went with you guys both times.
Just because.
So, and you know what's funny is we just filmed a Soul Seeker episode in Temple, and I actually talked to the owners of where we were at who are real estate agents that actually know the neighbor that lives across the street and watches over that property.
Oh, no shit.
Yeah, funny how.
We met that guy. He was on his little John Deere tractor.
Yeah.
And
But yeah, so I was with my friend and a couple other people at the time, and his best friend. And this was my second time there. So the first time there, I scouted it with one of my other buddies, and we were up there for an hour and a half, 2 hours. I didn't have my camera or anything. I didn't have anything with me. But so I went back out, I think like the following weekend, 2 weekends after. And it was around Halloween time. So we wanted to do some Halloween shoots. So he was dressed up as a clown. I forget what I was dressed up as, but we had some costumes in the car and on our persons. And again, brought somebody we probably shouldn't have brought on, but it was my buddy's friend, and I trusted him. I trust my friend. So I was like, oh, this is, solid dude. I've met him a couple times. Didn't really know like what he was about or who he was about, but yeah, whatever. I'll give him the benefit of the doubt, right? So we go, and I pulled a rope off out of the driveway, drive up the driveway, rechain the driveway. Now, earlier we talked about having multiple people on the property, and you're the ones that are caught. We had 2 people up there also walking around the house. Just a random couple that are locals to the area. And excuse me. And they frequent up there. We're talking about the house. They're like, oh yeah, we come up here all the time. It's great. Never have any issues. This and that. We basically just kind of walk. There's like a trail or something on the right side of the house. Not the way that we went up the bridge, up the field, but I guess there's like some sort of like trail on the right side. Whatever. We were there for a couple hours. And I, again, started getting this gut feeling, and I'm like, we gotta go. Like, I don't like the feeling I'm getting. Like, I've grown to learn to know how I feel. Like, let's dip. We pack up, and my buddy's like, oh, like, I forgot something inside. I'm like, fuck. I'm like, okay, well, hurry up. Because, like, I don't like this feeling I'm getting. I'm getting very anxious, and I'm already an anxious person as it is. And now, like, my heart is coming out of my chest. I'm like, fuck, something's gonna happen. Wasn't the caffeine intake, I promise. I start pulling down the driveway, and I shit you not, I'm coming down. Have you guys seen the driveway? How it's kind of windy?
Yeah.
There's like 3 turns in it. Mm-hmm. I'm getting right to the middle. I'm taking that last left bend before I get to the right bend, and I can see at the driveway a Wilton cop driving up the driveway. And I'm like, fuck. This is it. So I've got 5 people in my car, and she comes up, and it's a sergeant, and it's a female. So she's, of course, coming off aggressive because she's a female sergeant in a very rural town. And of course, we're trespassing. So she's like, on loudspeaker, she's like, get out of the vehicle, this and that. I'm like, all right, guys, we're going to do what she says. Just listen, do as you're told, and we'll be fine. Like, I promise you, like, we'll be good. There's no tools in the car. We have our costumes that one of us is wearing. And
He's still dressed up like the clown?
he was still dressed up as a clown.
Nice.
Yep.
Oh, yeah.
So we all get out, and his buddy was just like not cooperating at all. And he's like, I want to talk to your supervisor, this and that. And I was like, what the fuck? I told you to leave, keep your mouth shut and let me do the talking, because I would have gotten this out of this. And now you're making it very much worse. She's like, I am the supervisor. Gets her gun out. And I'm like, fuck. I'm like, we're all going to fucking die. We're all going to get shot. Now, they have to call for backup. So they call Lineborough, and Fish and Game ends up coming as well.
Oh, shit.
Why Fish and Game?
Northwoods Law, because they can assist local PD because they are law enforcement. And he rolls up, and I'm like, oh, F-44. I'm like, McFadden, I've seen you on TV before.
Yeah.
I'm like, I love Northwoods Law. We're actually currently rewatching it right now.
Yeah.
But I'm sitting on the ground. We're all in cuffs. We're all detained because one kid had to act out. You know, I mean, it's just like, we could have gone through with this a much better way, but you want to act like a tough guy.
Right.
So it is what it is. So we're sitting there for a while. The house allegedly was not abandoned. It was. Nobody was living in that condition of a house. It was black mold, water damage.
Right.
House had power. It was a local party house to kids from Nashua. So they'd go up and party there all the time. How they didn't get caught, I have no fucking idea.
It was Hollis too, right? If I'm not mistaken.
I think
Hollis and Nashua.
I think so. Yeah,
Hollis,
I didn't get
Brookline,
into it too
yeah.
much. But while I'm in cuffs, backpedaling off of people that should have gotten caught that didn't, unfortunately that was us. But I saw the other couple pop their heads out from the woods, run across the driveway, and back up through to the side. I look at the cop. I'm like, what about them? He's like, what about them? I was like, they're also on the property. Like, I'm not worried about them, worried about you. I was like, okay. Probably because of the way that either we look or whatever, dressed, fucking whatever. They're like, what are you doing here? And I was like, well, I admitted it. I was like, I was here the other day. He's like, oh, you were here again? And I was like, I was here the other day. I was like, my buddy and I heard about it. We thought it'd be a good spot to do a Halloween shoot and some photos. He's like, okay. And I was like, that is why my friend is dressed up as a clown. And that's why we have some masks and some props and fake blood and that stuff in the car. It's like, all right. He's like, why here? And I was like, I'm like, you can look on my Instagram, my Facebook. I'm like, I kind of do this for a living. He's like, you do what? I was like, not like that. I was like, it keeps us out of trouble. And he's like, oh, well, you're in trouble now. I was like, yeah, thank you. I was like, we go around and just take photos of abandoned buildings because we appreciate, the architecture and, what things were like back then. And, this and that. You guys know the story because you guys have given it off many times, I'm sure, as well. So they actually end up calling the owner of the house, some small little Asian guy from Nashua owns it, fucking rolls up in I forget what he rolls up in, Lincoln Mercedes. Town car, Mercedes, something like that, black, 2 flat tires. Shit you not.
That is fucking hilarious.
Fucking, not 1, 2 fucking flat tires, both on the same side.
Way to draw the picture, dude.
He's wearing blue and white striped Adidas shorts.
Oh my god.
Flip flops and a white tee. Hair scraggly, beer belly. Small little Asian guy that has a drinking problem and must have used this for an insurance fraud or fucking whatever.
Right.
So go back up the driveway and he comes up and he's talking the fishing game and the cop and they're like, where'd you come through? I was like, well, I parked my car up here. They're like, well, there was a rope at the end. I was like, I know, I didn't want to park 2 miles down the road and walk up the field. But at the time, they were getting complaints of people driving Jeeps. They would come up the bridge and they would drive up through the back field. So there were tire marks. They're like, how did these get there? I was like, I don't know. I drive a lower BMW.
That thing's making it up the field.
I was like, this is a lower BMW. I'm like,
you really think this
I'm like,
is
I want the
making it
fucking
up
drive.
there?
I'm like, that wasn't me.
Yeah, no.
They're like, so how'd you get in? So we had to do the whole walk around and I was like, we got him through here. He's like, it's busted. I was like, yeah, I know. They're like, you broke in? I was like, no. I was like, we found. He's like, well, what about the other day? I was like, the other day we were here. I was like, I have timestamps of everything. I was like, here's the photo. I'm like, because I was pretty good at acknowledging and taking pictures of what I saw like on scene in case this would ever happen. You can kind of document it, be like, no, this is a timestamp, this and that. And they'd argue like, oh, well, you took it beforehand. But I didn't. But I think luckily I had a video of us actually going through, like walking, because I'll have my phone out and I would video it, you know what I mean? So long story short, because this story could be very long and I could talk a lot about it. We all ended up getting charged. I didn't get arrested. We did get detained. We did get let go. They wanted to prosecute us to the furthest extent. We had a court date. So we all ended up going to court. We all took different pleas on it. They used everything they had against me in court. They used like what you post on Facebook, Instagram, everything. At the time, the girl I was with, she was a vet tech and vet med and stuff. So her Facebook was all like cute puppies and kittens and this and that. So she kind of get let off the hook. You know what I mean? Mm-hmm. But me, I can't speak for the other ones. I forget what they got, but I know my buddy's friend didn't show up like the first 2 times. So I was like, he's going to get fucking a warrant, get fucking arrested. He didn't fucking show up. I had to call out of work 3 times for court appointed lawyer because I couldn't afford one. Some older guy, he didn't get it, but made a good argument. He's like, he does this for a hobby. He's a photographer. He's just creative, like this and that. The judge didn't want to charge me, nor did anybody else, except for not even the owner.
It was the cops.
It was Wilton cops. I don't know if it's because of me or because of who I was with and what my buddy's friend.
I think it's just Wilton dude there.
Yeah, no,
because they had nothing better to do.
Yeah.
But so they wanted to charge me with breaking and entering, burglary, and damages of up to $100,000, and trespassing, and a bunch of other like dumb shit.
Right.
Along that whole course of the case, I was name dropping everybody I could. Sorry. Not sorry. I got videos of people that knew people that were there for partying. I got screenshots still to this day in my phone, just in case it ever haunts me again, of people literally graffitiing their Instagram handles on it. So I had screenshots of their Instagrams, and they were posting Snapchats of them partying, smoking joints, graffitiing, all this and that, like destroying the fucking place. And I was like, I'm literally here to take pictures. I'm like, I did not have a party here. I won't even fucking party, you know? Right. But, yeah, no, so I got a plea deal. They wanted me to do a community service, which I didn't want to do because I worked full time. I didn't have the spare time. And again, I was at that point in my life where, like, I didn't really know who I was or what I wanted to do, but I really enjoyed photography, which is why I was in the situation I was in. So I was like, I don't want to fucking do community service. Like, I just want to go to work and go do more of this. Yeah. You know what I mean? Because I'm like, I'll get out of it. But they're like, yeah, so I think the fine was like, I think it was around $1,000 in a year of good behavior. And then you were like, so that was the literally only time I've ever actually gotten caught. There were a lot of cases where I probably should have gotten really, really in trouble. Some being with you two over there.
Oh, definitely.
The one time I can think of, I was in New York at Rockland. And this is where they filmed Orange is the New Black.
I was just about to ask. That's the Orange is the New Black prison, right?
Yeah. So I went with some people I don't talk to anymore, but this memory will forever hold a place in my heart because, again, gut feeling. It took us about an hour or two to get in there because of just the logistics of the place. And of course, we got in, and people that do this will know it's just like the adrenaline. Like, my anxiety was just overridden by, my adrenaline was overridden by anxiety. So I wasn't having a good time. I was just like, I just really want to leave, because I was like, I'm like 3 states away from where I am, and I think that was kind of the cusp of where, like, maybe this isn't really what I should be doing because I'm not really even enjoying it. Right. You know what I mean? But we ended up leaving through a window that we came in, and we parked right down the road from the place. So we actually walked a different way, and then we were walking up towards the road where we parked, and we looked right, and about a third of the mile way down, we saw like 6 fucking cops around our cars. I was like, well, let's just walk by them and just see what happens. Yeah, that didn't happen. We walked by and they saw.
I didn't think so.
They saw me and my buddy I don't talk to anymore. Camera bags in hand, cameras, and the 2 people we were with, and it was like World War III. And they're like, "What are you doing?" We're like, "We're just walking around. We swear." And we had to lie our way out of it. They want to see SD cards and shit. And
Did I was you like, let them?
How about you ask my D?
I swapped SD cards.
Oh, good man.
That's the tool of trade. You gotta swap your SD cards.
Yeah, I've been lucky, man. I haven't.
What do you have on the other SD card?
So I swapped SD cards, but as I swapped it, I did take pictures on it of the outside.
Oh, so hey,
there was like a lake, and then there was like a playground next to it.
At least it wasn't the inside.
I got some of the aesthetics of the exterior of the place. You know what I mean? But we ended up getting off of that one, and I was like, I'm never returning here again.
Oops, sorry.
Fucking Kyle over there.
Fucking Kyle.
Shit. And then they were like, didn't we almost get caught at Providence, somewhere in Providence hospital?
The hospital with the car inside.
Yep.
Yeah, we were playing cat and mouse with security. We'd be on the top floor, he'd be underneath us, so we'd run down.
I was
the
with
hallway.
You guys, right?
Yeah, and then he'd come up. Yeah, we were literally playing cat and mouse with him, just fucking with him.
I feel like every time we almost got caught, I was with you guys.
Dude,
yeah, we've had some close calls.
We were with like 10 people that day. Every
yeah,
single one of us we were just moving around floor to floor, just scaring the shit out of him.
Yeah.
He didn't, none of us, I don't think. He didn't catch any of us.
No. No, our friends went in the next night, and he was like, "Were you guys here last night?" And they're like, "No, those were our friends."
One of my coworkers actually.
Off subject, but speaking of Providence, I didn't know that these teenagers back in like the early 2000s or 90s like lived in the mall.
Oh yeah, they lived.
Oh, did you see that?
I saw that documentary on Netflix.
Aubrey and I just watched that the other night. Shit's wild.
Yeah.
Wait, what are you talking about?
They found like a dead space in the mall that they made during construction that was never used for anything, and these kids just kept bringing things like one by one
They
up
literally
there. And like
converted
10
it
of them
to
at
an
one
apartment.
time lived up there for what was it, like 2 years?
Yeah, something they did as
until
like
they
a
finally caught on.
Really?
Yeah, it's on. Was it on Netflix?
Is it like Backrooms or something like that?
Yeah,
Netflix. They
It's
did it as like
crazy.
an experiment. Like,
Yeah.
to see how long they could live in the mall. For.
and they wound up just moving in.
Yeah.
It's pretty crazy.
Speaking of malls, let's talk about the one in Concord.
Oh god.
That was a fun time.
Dude, that was fucking sketchy.
That was fun. We went in while the cop was still sitting.
We went in through fucking Sears,
Yeah.
and the door just slid open, didn't it?
Yeah, opened. Well, we tried going in, and then the cop came around. So
Then we
were
left.
We
"No,
tried
fuck
going in
let's
the back
go." So
door.
we went and hit that church.
Yep.
Yeah, and then we went back.
We went back.
We went back
while
at
they were
night.
having like a car show on the other side. with
It
all
was
the cops.
clean as fuck.
Yeah.
It was like
we were pushing that kiosk into the
fucking
center.
moving the
my
kiosk in the
God.
center.
Quiet.
And dude, I guarantee you, whoever walked and patrolled the place walked in like, who the fuck put this kiosk in
Yeah,
there?
because we
And
went
how
in.
did they manage to
and
sneak past us?
J.C. Penney was still open, so as I was walking by, this lady.
Oh my God,
JCPenney
that's
I
right.
made eye contact with her. I was like, "Yo, this lady just
You-
saw me. We gotta
Yeah.
You're from Concord.
Yeah, I live right by there.
So Steeplegate Mall.
go." Steeplegate.
Yes,
I can
go to-
name drop it.
I go
Whatever.
I go
It's
there all
close.
the time.
Steeple ditch.
Not there, but I take my kids to the trampoline park and shit.
So you've been inside the mall.
yeah,
So the center of like the mall where the food court is,
Yeah.
this J.C. Penney.
right.
We were there. It was like sundown.
It was yeah,
It was like 8,
yeah. No, it was like 6.
6, 7.
We just gotten out of work, so it was like 5, 6.
We had the day off. What are you talking about?
7.
Didn't we have the day off?
No, it was.
No, we did have the whole day off.
Because didn't we went earlier in the day.
We went like 3
Oh, yeah,
o'clock.
We
went
went
down to
earlier in the
Mass
day,
somewhere.
and then didn't we hit the movie theater right next door?
Yeah,
Yep.
we went like an hour down into Mass to go. Oh, we went to the lake house.
Oh,
in
yeah.
Sutton. We did
Yeah.
the Sutton Lake House.
R.I.P.
R.I.P. Indeed.
Then we went back, and so like
Yeah.
we were in the middle of the food court. Now, mind you, there's a car show happening. There's a lot of
A
people.
lot of noise.
And the door where you're kind of seen by the food court, it's like a main access door for like the gym.
Yeah.
And then also J.C. Penney is not boarded off. J.C. Penney is very much still in
Looks
use, and
right
people were
into
working. It looks in the food court.
Yeah, it's literally just glass
And
looking right into
yeah,
the
dude,
wall.
there was a lady with like a handful of shirts on hangers. She's like restocking the shelves, and she looks out and looks at us, and I was like,
Oh, shit.
We gotta go.
and
She pointed. And we were like, oh, we gotta go.
It's just like-
She's gonna call the cops.
and the cop was in the parking lot.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Because we had we were trying to find a new way out because we saw like 2 cops in the
Yeah.
parking lot
We
for
wound up dipping
the
out by
car show.
Applebee's.
And
Yeah.
then we heard the security guard walking around inside.
We ended up walking out because we went through the sliding door.
The Sears
Didn't
door,
we
yeah.
walk out like a
Where the
pop
we
open
went
door?
in where the car show was happening, so we couldn't
Yeah.
go out that door. We had to go out a different door.
We went out
So
right by
out-
Applebee's. We found that door,
Yeah.
just kind of popped it
Yeah.
open.
By the Applebee's,
That's right, because we
yeah.
parked in Applebee's,
Yeah.
right?
Yeah.
Yeah, over by the loading docks.
Dude,
Sears.
that was scary.
That was a fun time, dude.
While we're talking about fun times, before we get into the fun shit, which will be happening, what do we have for a time?
We're at 1 hour and 53.
Damn, we have no time. We have no time limit. This is our show. You have anywhere to be? We all have work tomorrow.
I ain't
but
got
fucking
nowhere to be.
Whatever. Your kid list tonight, and your kid's with us, so
One of my three.
we have nowhere to be right now.
No, we're good.
Nope.
Let's talk about. We've done again many explorers together. Can you pinpoint one of the most memorable times that we've had together?
Three of us.
The three of us. It can be either the three of us plus some or just the
Just the
three.
three of us.
But I'm going to ask each of you individually. So
I'll let you go first, Matthew.
Probably that New York trip we did. We pulled the all-nighter. We went.
we did Rentham.
Yeah. We did
Then we went to Providence.
We gotta, edit that out.
Yeah, we're not.
Yeah,
We're not.
can't
We
say
went to
that.
beep, and then we went to Providence.
Yeah, the one with the car.
There we go. Yeah.
And then from there we tried to do a mansion. We tried to do a couple
We did
celebrity
we did the
mansions.
one yeah, the one oh they had the little Kim mansion.
Oh, that was
the one all
after.
up in that
But we
neighborhood.
did the one
Yeah.
that people were hitting.
The golden piss
Well, I
dresser
think from
man.
Connecticut we went straight to Seaview.
Did we do
'Cause it was
Connecticut?
like-
Yeah, we
we
did.
the
Oh shit. Okay, so we went from Mass, then we went to Providence, then we went
Yeah.
to Seaview.
we went to straight to Seaview because
And then
like
from
3 in the morning.
Some
he was like, "I'm gonna take
Seaview.
a nap."
It was raining. It was cold and
cold, yeah.
wet.
I
So then we went
slept
to
in the
Jersey.
car.
You did,
We
and then
went to that
We went to the mansion
The
after
mansion
that,
with the
where
chandelier
I almost
that
fell in the fucking pool because I didn't see
Yep.
the pool cover.
Oh yes, that mansion.
I forgot about
the
that.
Egyptian mansion.
Yeah, because we were going to pre-dawn that.
Yes, that one.
I
And
forgot about that.
There was. How did you forget? That was like the main part of the
I
trip,
know.
dude. That was.
I was getting sick.
We had nowhere to park.
No.
We parked literally on a street we should not have
private-
parked.
it
It
was
was
a
a
private
private way,
neighborhood.
and we're in a fucking.
Houses full of
Dude, that was
Maseratis.
so-
We are driving a Honda Pilot with out of state plates.
Yep.
Keep in mind, every single car in the neighborhood is either a
Maserati,
Mercedes or a fucking
Mercedes,
Bentley.
Beamer.
Everybody
Jeez.
on this street,
Mansion,
everybody
multi-million-dollar
on this
mansions.
street had millions of dollars and owned a business,
And then we have a Honda Pilot with death metal
and a
stickers on
Honda
it.
and a Honda Pilot with New Hampshire tags
Yep.
parked on the side of the street
Hell yeah.
in
brother.
front of like in front of what was like a makeshift park, had like 2 park benches and like some weird like monument.
It looks like,
right?
I
It's
think there was
like a
there
bird
used to
bath
be a house there and it burned down.
or something or
Something
something.
like that,
But I was
yeah.
like, okay.
So you guys were a needle in a haystack.
We literally parked
Literally.
right next to the house. We're like,
Literally.
"Fuck this."
Well, the thing is,
It.
we were there, so we're like, well, we're here, and so we had to walk past the house, and oddly enough, people were awake at this time.
It was like 4.
No,
4
it was like
it was like
6.
4:30. No,
It was- it was dark.
Pre-dawning.
It was still dark.
We
It was
didn't
like
even make
5
it
in the
to
morning.
pre-dawn.
Rich
had-
people don't sleep. They do like
Yeah, we
fucking Adderall
had to like
cocaine.
we had to like walk through the
we're
neighbor's
set up.
yard.
So,
Yep.
yeah.
We had to
Jump
cut,
over the fence.
Well, we had to cut through the neighbor's driveway
Jump
Yeah.
over
because it was the
fence.
only way to get. Do we have
Yeah.
to jump a fence?
Yeah,
Yeah,
we
it
had
was
to
a little,
jump
like
through.
4-foot fence.
To hop in to go around back to where there was a pool that nobody told me about.
I didn't
With
know
a-
it was
with a
there
pool
'cause it had the
cover,
cover on it,
and I
covered in
start-
leaves.
And mind you, we're on the water.
We're on the back.
This is
side.
like-
Ocean.
Yeah. We're like
This is like an
literally-
ocean beachfront house.
Nice.
It's fucking wet
house
and
was
cold,
sick.
and now it's fucking windy.
Yeah.
I step in water. My foot's drenched and soaked. I don't have a change of clothes.
Yeah.
The door we were trying to go into was actually locked. Didn't they
Yeah, the door
reseal
that-
it?
Yeah, it was told was open, was locked. So we're like, over here, we're finding a fucking way in.
Not finding
So
a way
we
in.
found the gym room. I'm trying to get the freaking door, the plywood off the door. He takes a step back, and there's a pool behind him with a cover on him.
Yep. So we ended up getting in there, and I mean, it was cool. It was like
It
a
was
cool
definitely
house.
a
Like,
cool
I mean,
house.
I definitely think the cars in the garage.
the garages were the best
coolest
part. It was a
Yeah.
loaded AMG Mercedes and a BMW in there.
Loaded 7 Series, yeah.
I missed the upstairs.
Dude, me too.
Yeah,
You're
I
not
didn't
the
do-
only
yeah,
one.
we
I
didn't
miss
do-
I missed the
didn't do
upstairs,
it.
I guess. But
The smell of that place was. I hadn't
Yeah,
eaten anything
no.
all night either, so the smell
I
was
just
just
wanted to
making
puke the
wicked
entire
nauseous.
fucking time.
again, like we were.
Someone pissed all over the pool table.
Does it ever
so-
make you mad, like when you're like exploring like a rich place and like there's just like these nice ass cars that are just
all
sitting
the
the
fucking time.
there? Just like, can I like bring a trailer?
There's
here?
A lot of the
There's
time-
there's a
yeah,
fucking-
dude,
honestly,
yeah.
Cars are like the number one thing that we come across, I think, and without getting too far off track, we can touch base after that after. But we come across a lot of cars that are unfortunately
cool shit.
abandoned.
Like, this is
Um,
mine now, right?
yeah, yeah. I mean, finders rights, right?
Squatters' rights,
Yeah.
eh?
Squatters rights.
Damn right.
But we had a really long night, so we left, and then we
Did
tried
it
to do
in
like what
Jersey.
Lil Kim's house in Jersey.
Yeah, after
Yeah.
that, we tried doing little
There were a
Kim's.
couple. Oh, we tried to
Playboy
do
Mansion, or not the
porn
Ron
star?
Jeremy house, or that's
Yeah.
what
The-
everyone was calling
the
it.
Playboy
porn-
house.
yeah.
Yeah.
that shit, and that was tough because there's again nowhere to park. We're in
Mansions.
like gated communities.
$1 million houses.
So then from there, we went to somewhere where Blake did not want to go because Blake wanted to fucking go home. He was getting really pissed. He's like, I just want to fucking leave.
No, I
I'd
was
been here
feeling
already.
like
I
shit,
already
dude.
got the shot. This
Yeah.
and that.
I was feeling like
typical
fucking shit that day.
typical new Urbex kid. I already got the shot.
got
Why
the
do I got to
shot,
go
yeah.
back? I already got the fucking clout for
No,
it.
I was honestly just feeling like shit that night, dude.
And I was like, well, you little shithead, I have not seen it yet. Let me get the shot.
And neither did I.
We parked. It's still raining.
Yep.
Pouring.
Still fucking
pouring.
cold, and my socks are drenched. But we go in, and yeah, it was okay.
Which spot?
The Golden Cabinet house.
Oh yeah, Piss Dresser Mansion.
But
No, I never went to Piss Dresser before that. That was Seaview that I was
Yeah, it was
pissed off
Seaview
about.
because you.
no, but you were pissed about the Golden Cabinet too.
Oh yeah,
Yeah, you
no,
didn't
I
want-
just
you
didn't
didn't
want
wanna
to
go
I
go.
back.
remember you
Yeah.
were just like,
Yeah, you wanted to go
I'm like, who
home.
fucking
I'm like, well,
invited
it's
you
on
to
the
stay
way
in the
back,
car
we're
then?
stopping
I
over
just
here,
didn't want to
so
get
it's
soaked
up.
in the fucking rain. That's
But
right.
we ended up doing that, and then we ended up going back. That was a really
fun night.
fucking fun time. We
That was a
should
good
we should
trip.
do it again sometime.
Like we should.
We gotta go on a big old.
We gotta go
trip,
do
man.
Hudson Valley, dude.
That place is like being like we keep talking about this for like 2
I
years
know,
now.
we've
We've
been
tried to
talking
plan it. We're
about
like, let's do it, and we never
never-
We've
we
tried
never
to
do it.
plan a trip like
So when
every
it happens, it's hard now because now we just work all the time.
Yeah. We're finding the time.
Blake,
Yes.
what is your answer to our most memorable explorers together?
Boston with you.
Which time?
When we did that
Just-
Golden Mansion.
Just you and I?
Yeah. Not the Golden Mansion, Golden Church.
Golden Church.
The one that's over by all the industrial shit. Industrial side of Boston. Gold Church that has the pews missing with the net on the ceiling. Oh. Yes. When we walked out the door and there was like fucking 5 people just standing there.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I vaguely remember.
Yeah. I have a video of you walking.
Did
Do you still have the video of me walking out the church in the
still have
bum?
it. I think so,
Sitting
yeah.
on the, Sitting on the stoop and
I
walking
still, I
out
still
dressed
go
like
back. Yeah, I
Jesus.
still go back and look at that stuff all the time.
That's a good time.
And then we
Don't forget
drove.
the
Then we
gold
drove by in the Pilot, and you were driving with the fucking robe on, looking like Jesus.
Yeah, kept it. That was the same day we did the Steeplegate.
Did we hit more spots that day? Or was it just the church?
No, I feel like we definitely did hit a few more. We hit that church. We hit Peabody Hospital. You remember that one?
No.
King Street. No. The one with the...
I'm horrible with addresses.
Hang on.
the one I flipped the cameras the day before.
I would have to see
Hang
a
on.
picture.
I'll show you a picture right now. Hang on. 2 seconds.
Peabody.
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 This one.
Oh.
Yeah, that
Yeah,
one.
that like single story hospital
We did
thing.
that
Yeah,
that
okay.
day.
Yeah, we had to crawl under the fence.
We did the Lawrence Church.
Okay, yeah, keep showing me. Okay,
did
it's
that
coming back
day.
to me now.
And then...
I'm sorry, I guess this wasn't memorable for me at all.
What else did we... Oh, no. Most memorable is Cranston.
We had a good time in Vermont.
Cranston prison is...
Oh, Cranston,
That's
I
by
picked you
far,
up early, right?
That's
and
my
we
most
went,
memorable with you.
That
Yeah.
was fun. It was just you
That
and
was-
myself.
Yeah, I didn't
was a
go
good
to
trip.
that.
Yeah,
with
that
you
shit
guys.
was
That
that
a
was
good
fun.
one.
I'm trying to think of like
Couple close calls that day.
Our Vermont trip was fun.
Vermont Mansion was fun
was
as
fun.
fuck. I
That
was
was so much
very
fun.
anxious again.
Yeah, I think all of us were.
There was just a lot going on.
We ran
showed
into
up, there were
so
already
many
people
people.
there.
There were a lot
We
of-
knew other
so
people that
many
were
people.
showing up.
And there were
And that was a hot spot.
people
at
were
the
saying
time.
people were getting caught
That
there
was a
too.
real
And
hot spot.
I'm
And where we parked, there was every other car in the parking lot had
Out-of-state tags.
Yeah, we all.
Literally every
Yeah.
single person was in the
I
mansion.
remember because at one point there was a group there before us, and then there was a group that came after us to meet up with you
Not
guys.
even, no, there was 2 groups there.
Two groups
before
there when
us.
we showed up.
When we showed
Yeah.
up. One group left, one group stayed for a little
But
bit.
then also
And then we-
one
yeah.
more group came for you guys, right?
Yeah.
yeah,
and,
that was
of our
added.
friends.
That was a
And,
Yep.
Yeah.
Bleep that out.
Yeah.
Yep.
Beep.
beep.
Yep. Okay. Don't have to name drop if we don't have to.
Nope.
But I remember like the neighbor being in the yard, like out back,
Yeah.
like near the trail where people were coming in and out because there's only one way in and out.
Yeah.
And I was like, there was that, and there were people on the road
Yeah.
there were
because
people
again,
walking by
it was
the
a
house.
very historic and rich neighborhood
Yeah.
area, and I was like, we gotta go.
That's one of my favorite.
And I
houses,
think-
man.
Didn't I mention something with the group? I was like, guys, I don't have a good feeling. Like, there's people like on the road, or
You
there's,
definitely did say
there's somebody
something,
walking
yeah.
down the trail or something. But I think some of you thought it was another explorer walking down the trail,
Yeah.
and I was just like, I think we should leave, and we did
We dipped.
because
Then
I
we
was
went
like,
back.
back.
I was like, you guys went back.
Yeah. Well, no. Remember,
Oh, we went back.
got down the street because I had busted up pain and
Bleep that out.
Oh fuck, that's right.
Bleep that one out.
out.
Bleep that out. Bleep that out. Yeah.
I steal shit, motherfuckers.
Damn, I'm actually gonna have to go through this.
Sorry, the longest one we got to go through. I think keepsakes are okay to have.
I
Certain.
need to take a souvenir from.
I think a
No,
souvenir.
absolutely.
This is going to be a very gray area.
This is a great.
Yeah.
No,
This is-
I like to take something from everywhere.
This is the most gray area.
This
of
is-
the podcast.
this
I had
is
a problem
something-
with taking stuff from everywhere.
This is something that would stir up some drama.
Oh yeah,
I think taking something small,
Right. That's yeah.
like a little trinket.
like
of
a
sorts.
little trinket, but like, let's talk about that mansion for a second. Like a full blown like art piece.
and then like putting it on marketplace.
Okay,
You
no.
know,
let me bring this one up. The death mask. The mask that was
yeah,
taken
it was
after the
it was like-
guy's husband died.
it was
Oh,
like
yeah,
it was
that's
like on
fucked
the
up.
it was like on the golden
Yeah.
dragon downstairs, and somebody
Uh-huh.
took it.
That got sold.
That's like gonna fuck with like your karma and all that shit.
Yeah.
You know?
There was so much shit that got stolen from
Yeah.
the house that should not
Like,
have.
I took something from Laconia and I don't fucking give a shit. It was just like a police report or like a report of an inmate who got caught with a tattoo machine.
I have a table from Laconia.
I thought it was like a write up.
I think this would go into a conversation with like antiques, valuables, and oddities.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Somebody that maybe
definitely.
like does antiquing, because like again, it's maybe how you acquire something,
Sorry, I got a good one. But yes.
Oh,
but like I wonder what the standpoint is on like taking stuff from these places, because that's stealing. Obviously, again, we're doing something that's illegal
Well, you're not
anyway.
stealing, it's abandoned.
Some would argue that's
Some
not, though.
places aren't,
Somebody's
though. Some
One
paying.
man's
Sorry.
trash is another man's
Allegedly,
trash.
allegedly, that mansion was not abandoned because he made a statement.
All right, well, yeah.
He was stuck like overseas, right?
Stuck, yeah.
He was stuck
couldn't
overseas
get back
because
to
of
the United
bankruptcy.
States.
With like his one-on-one Mercedes out front,
Well, then take
the
care of
car's
your
so
shit. Like,
you know, and like the town, it's just like so much has, you know, to go. I mean,
The
obviously,
story behind that.
there's a lot of rich
wild.
mentally ill people. That,
But-
Oh yeah, there.
yeah, there's just
they just,
Oh,
they
yeah.
just have shit everywhere.
Not
They
all
just
of them.
forget about
Oh,
it.
yeah.
it's definitely a gray area when
Yeah.
it comes to taking something. Like, I mean, I
Yeah.
wouldn't say, oh, let's go back and take something, but like if it fits in
Oh,
your pocket,
let's go steal
No,
that Mercedes
but-
from the front.
This is what I want to get because I want to talk a little shit about the paranormal community.
Oh god.
well, okay. So before we talk about paranormal, let me talk about my most memorable experience with Mathew and Balake. There's a lot.
There's so many. So fucking many.
Hold on, I'm thinking.
It's been
Can you edit in the AOL dial-up tone right here?
Probably not copyright. I'm not about to pay for a license for that.
Find a cool noise that sounds like confusion and
and.
I'm trying to figure out what's going on here. That works. There's just been
Start doing the Jeopardy thing.
so many. The one that comes to mind is Dublin.
Was which one?
Dublin.
Dublin.
Oh yes.
The we're gonna call it the Plantation
That was
House.
the plantation house.
Have you seen the house in front of it recently?
Yes.
I drove by it the other day and there were trees cut down around
I don't
it.
know if they're demoing the house or they might be restoring it.
I still find
It's
it so
historic,
funny.
so
But I believe that house was fully
Lived in.
that was someone's house.
for sure.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, we definitely
1,000%.
I have Ashley's AirPods.
Yeah, we do. We do still have Ashley's AirPods.
Thanks, Ashley.
But I mean, we went up and there was stuff like covered, like pianos covered with like looks like painters blankets and stuff like that.
Chairs, furniture, couches, everything covered.
Like, yeah, dude. To this day,
Everything
that
I feel
was
bad for getting
Everything
into
on the
that
bottom
place.
floor.
I still
Everything
feel
on the
bad.
bottom floor was covered in
That place was
painters
cool, though.
blankets.
Yeah.
we went through a window, right?
Yeah, it was open.
Yeah,
the window
it was the
open.
side window.
He jumped in the window.
You jumped through the window and then popped open the door for
I
us.
made sure that there was no
Open the door.
sensors inside. Yeah, and then I
'Cause
popped
there
open
was-
the main door.
It's like some Home Alone shit.
The first thing
Dude, it was scary.
the first thing that caught our eyes, we were in the area anyway. And then we were
It was that house.
There was three.
it was-
Those three houses are literally right in a
well,
row.
the thing is the plantation house had a tarp on the roof.
Yeah.
Yeah, and
like-
that truck had never moved.
No.
Yeah,
But
that's what made me think it was Bando. And the yard was all.
some of my favorite photos came from that
Yeah,
house.
I got some
Same.
great photos. From that place.
I just had my throat tattooed. Remember that? It was freshly outlined.
Yep.
Oh,
It was
yeah, I do
fucking
remember that.
miserable.
It was
We were
hot, too. It was a
miserable that
hot day.
entire time. Yep.
And from where we had to park to hit the three houses, we did a little bit of walking that day.
Yeah, sunset was beautiful
Oh,
though.
it was wicked beautiful. That whole town's beautiful.
That's why sometimes it's hard to tell. Like, is this house abandoned or does
Sometimes
somebody live
you
there
gotta-
with like dementia?
yeah, and like
Is it a summer home?
if you're listening to this,
Or are they just
and
like mentally ill, like
If-
hoarders and shit?
if you hear this and you happen to know who lives in that house or you live in it yourself, we apologize in advance. But we did put everything back the way we found it, and we did not take anything.
We did not take anything. I want to emphasize on that. We did not take a single thing.
You want to touch base on paranormal stuff real quick
Yeah, just
before we get into some fun shit, because this is a long podcast, but I'm having a great time, fellas.
This is fun.
well, we were talking about taking stuff, and my thing is like, I've taken something small from places, not like a rock or something or a stone or like
I like rocks.
or like a broken piece of like a plate or something. Like if it's, I've been to like some historical places and they have like just like shit everywhere. It's on the ground, like broken pottery, or they don't fucking care. It's on the ground.
How do you know they don't care?
What if it's meant to be stepped on?
I'm assuming. Sorry, I should never assume. But no, mine is just about like kind of like people that like virtue signal on the internet, but also like I know them and like the shit they're like now talking, like whether they got like a little bit of clout in the field or whatever, or they're on a show now or something, then they try to like talk down on people. I've seen people, mainly on Facebook, just like rant about like how people shouldn't trespass and go into these places and yada yada yada. And like somebody I knew had like made a huge post about that and like how you shouldn't take things from these places. as I literally have X-rays from a very well-known asylum that they stole and gave to me.
Okay. So
That's fucking terrible.
you're saying people that go against what their beliefs are when it comes to taking stuff?
Yeah, or just like fucking
Well, because-
become, like
Sounds like a
get a little ego, and then like they fucking start saying people shouldn't do the shit that got them into it, and what they started doing from the like.
So they're being
We all broke into places.
egotistical because maybe
all got here
maybe
from
that
that.
maybe they take stuff and they're like, oh, don't take that, but because they want to go back and take it for themselves.
Yeah, I don't know, or they just fucking
I know a
Like,
couple
have
people that are
nothing
like
better to
that.
do.
Good example on that one is that mansion up in Vermont, that dragon mask.
Yep.
No one knows where that thing went. That thing's just been on the internet, been searched for. No one knows where it is.
Someone's got it.
Yeah, well, I'm sure. I don't know. It might turn up. I don't know.
Who knows?
I always love those stories, like somebody steals something and then like,
And then, oh my god, where did it go?
and then like
Yeah.
Holy
everyone
shit.
puts out like a post and like everyone and then all of a sudden it like shows back up.
More on the on the fucked up side of things. That's like the Cranston
the mausoleum.
mausoleum.
Yep.
Yeah,
When it was,
I never got to see that one.
yeah, I mean, it was a place we definitely shouldn't have gone. I definitely have a very much more appreciated standpoint of places like that now, being my first mausoleum. But there was a casket there, fully out, and the skull was missing. I remember for a long time, people were like, "Oh yeah, somebody just took the head and hid it, so no one could steal it." But to this day, I feel like it's
What if it was dead shit daddy?
It was dead shit.
It was dead shit
Dead Shit
daddy.
Daddy. I remember touching base about Dead Shit Daddy on the first podcast. Kyle and I recorded that actually did not record.
no, I was gonna change my name to Haunted Shit Daddy or
Haunted
something.
Shit Daddy. I mean, do we want to? We're all over the place with the unordinary and
Oh, yeah, we are.
Yeah.
unorthodox. Jesus
unorthodox.
Christ, spit it out, Austin. Spit it out. Yeah, dude, that shit, daddy, and that stuff
That
is
whole thing
That's-
was so
that's
fucking
crazy, bro. Like,
I
Like,
still
at the
have that
same
video on
time-
my phone.
I would steal a human skull.
but the thing is,
See,
would- yeah.
okay,
you
I
wouldn't-
wouldn't
come on.
steal
But
one.
to the extent he had like parts of
hundreds.
bodies that
not
were
even,
still,
not even.
Yeah.
He had whole
Flesh on
bodies.
whole
He had whole
in his
bodies
basement
hanging.
that he was trying to preserve.
I think to the
I
extent
understand.
I wouldn't go that far.
He
as
needed
to
inventory.
rappelling down,
He did, yeah.
But like if the one was just easily accessible, it's way
I think for us, I mean, for him, it's even more past the point of even curiosity.
Yeah,
It's
it was about money.
That's
Land-
collection.
yeah.
Because-
money,
yeah,
It
that's
was
all.
about money.
I could understand collecting or acquiring
Unless he like talked to them.
a human skull.
A
He was selling
good
them.
example. One of my coworkers owns a human skull, but it's all legal. Everything.
Right.
She
And
has all
that's
the documentation.
and that's the thing is
all the
like
legal shit.
people feel like it's morally not acceptable to acquire or obtain human remains. However, we're all people and specimens of a certain point and kind, and we're all curious. Like we hear all of oddities and weird shit.
Yeah.
If there was ever a point where I could acquire a human skull legally, I would definitely showcase that because that's just
I mean, why not?
into
Cool as fuck.
it's cool as
It's
fuck.
interesting. Yeah.
But to go about it the way he did it, now he said, we talked about this,
Yeah.
that he was ethically sourcing these remains.
Yeah, yeah.
I don't think digging up
Nothing
graves.
else
He
is
was-
what he
ethical.
was doing.
Trespassing on an abandoned portion of a cemetery, which
Right.
I don't know how you can claim a cemetery abandoned or not. Like it's
It's neglected.
Yeah, but he
It's
probably
very-
had to do that because he knows how freaking, the oddity community.
he
is.
definitely knew, and it's just like he was lying to a lot of people and misconcepting it to be like it was ethically sourcing, but he was actively going down and repelling into these
yeah.
mausoleum crypts
Massive
and
vaults. Yeah.
massive vaults, and
The skull still had skin and hair on them.
Exactly.
Yeah.
some were remotely like,
Isn't the
really
Instagram
fresh.
page still up?
No,
Oh,
it's
yeah.
gone.
No, it's gone.
Oh, is it now?
It's gone, and that was the thing too. I was like, I was so curious. I'm like, I want to follow this page, but I don't really want the backlash. People see me following this
When I
page.
looked at his page and saw all the fucking
Yeah,
people that
that's
I
funny.
knew that knew him or followed
Yeah,
him,
it wasn't a
was
page
like,
I would
okay.
follow.
Kind of fun.
So I was like,
oh, all right.
I'm gonna admire this from afar, but dude, as soon as the first news article hit, his follower count jumped
Yeah.
significantly.
Huge.
If
Oh,
you
yeah.
were on the page refreshing it, it was actively
It was
going up.
thousands. Yeah.
It wasn't thousands, but it was like hundreds.
Yeah.
It was like 100 an hour,
Yeah.
which is
Way more than average.
way
Pretty impressive.
more
way
than
more.
average. And you know, I remember seeing videos afterwards of what they found.
I still have the video.
I
in
cannot-
a storage unit.
I cannot wait for that Netflix documentary.
Seriously.
Yeah. That's gonna be a good one.
Publicity's publicity. That's what
You
they
know,
say.
but you
Good or
know,
bad.
I'm cool with oddities and, you know, keepsakes like that, but
Collecting
But
whole human
do it-
bodies.
you know, because I feel like I need to get my buddy Ryan on here, or a different antique or oddity collector on how to go about this. But you can get them through like learning centers and schools because colleges when they have like
science
those
programs.
science studies and stuff like that, when they have human remains.
So there was supposedly another guy from Harvard that was supposedly accused of
Yeah,
being
that
a
guy-
part
he's-
He
of it.
lived in Goffstown.
He's in,
Yeah. Did he ever get did he ever get charged with anything?
Yeah, I think they did. Then
Yeah.
there was another guy too, recently that got busted.
No shit.
Or no, it's the dead shit daddy guy.
Yeah.
He somehow had ties
to
with the guy from Harvard.
yeah.
Yeah.
well, he had connections with a different
They
guy
interviewed
too.
him, and he was.
and there was
yeah.
another guy in Pennsylvania.
He's the one he's serving time.
Yeah.
He's in jail.
Yeah.
He pops up from time to time on my Facebook. I don't know why. I guess algorithm. But where was I going with that? Oh, yeah, you can legally source human remains from like a science center or college, because what they'll do is they'll kind of like rotate them out. Like they'll get a new specimen and they'll put the old ones up for sale or something. Like I don't really know the logistics of it.
Wait a
I'm
minute.
not exactly sure how it
I
goes.
just thought of something. I just realized the handle Dead Shit Daddy doesn't exist anymore. I'm gonna try and take it.
There you go. Do it. Be the first one.
I'm going.
No, you
to.
can't change your handle.
I'm gonna, no, I'm not on the
can't.
Explorer
No,
Dozen
no.
one. No, different account. I have so many fake accounts.
But yeah. What were we talking about? How did we get on this topic?
I don't know.
Oh, Cranston.
This is an
Cranston.
urban
yeah,
podcast.
Oh, we were talking about things. We were kind of talking about taking things.
Well, I
You
guess
said on the paranormal realm of things.
I guess human remains are abandoned.
Are they?
Well,
I
yeah,
feel
by
like
the- by,
I
like,
feel
your
like
soul.
I feel like the afterlife would tell you differently.
Nah, you're just
Such a
trash
subject.
after.
I don't think any cemetery is really abandoned. Like that mausoleum.
No, but the way I think about like human remains is like I think it's not anything. Like what made that person is no longer there. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like when you die, like that is not like I don't want to sound dark or morbid, but like
Well, this is
what made the person.
This is that kind of podcast.
What
so
made that person is no longer
longer-
there.
yeah, no,
It's
I get what
left,
you're
you know
saying.
what I'm saying?
the thing is, like when I'm dead,
So I don't. I feel like they made a big
Yeah.
deal over. I mean, yeah, you shouldn't steal shit from graves and become dead shit. Dad.
That's-
you shouldn't.
Don't
That's
be
bad.
digging up dead bodies.
It's not like you're going through
But
the
like
woods.
he's not El Chapo. Like,
Well, and the thing is too is like it's not like you're going through like a nature walk and you're coming across like a deer skull.
Exactly.
Right.
It's not like
It's a totally different.
it's totally different.
It's digging
You know,
up
it's like
graves.
you're literally actively going into a
planning it. Like,
You're planning. You're
You're
going to
meditating.
breaking
going,
a
you're,
sacred thing.
You're
Yeah.
breaking into a morgue, a mausoleum, a crypt,
But that's on
coffin.
you. That's on your soul.
You know, but I've always kind of said, and this is really fucked up. I don't know if I want to put this out there, but like low key, I don't even want to say it.
Oh,
I'm not that
Say
fucked
it.
Just say it. It'll get
Say
leaked
it.
out if it's
Like,
not.
just
I'm
say
kind
it,
of.
and then I'll do that after you say it.
I'm kind of very intrigued with what he did, even though it was wrong. But like, part of me kind of always thought about the what ifs of that, like how to go about that, like how,
How to legally do that.
like no, not even like legally,
No.
but just the act of doing it, like what you have, like what you're feeling when you do
mindset
it,
What
while
goes
you're
through
what's
doing
your
it.
mindset, and like
This is gonna be like $300.
That too could be worth something.
Yeah, that's probably.
but it's just
Yeah.
like the preparation and the act of doing it, and like if you even consider any sort of like consequences with it,
Also-
probably not, because they feel like they're not
no,
gonna-
it's money, dude. It's a ultimate sin. So like when you start making money doing that, then you're depending on it, and then you build your whole life around making that income,
and then that's
you're
your fucking
stuck.
job for the
And-
rest of your
Right,
life. Yeah.
The thing is too is like if he was going out and doing this to people he didn't know, granted they were buried from what 1800s.
Yeah.
Yeah, it was like,
Well, some were newer, some were very
some of them
fresh,
were,
some still had teeth and hair follicles and like dirt.
they said one of the newest.
Right?
ones
How
was,
far
like,
was he
from
gonna
the
push
60s.
it though?
And like how far, like would
That's like Ed Gein.
Was
Like-
he gonna
like-
start going into active
Going to get
cemetery?
the
like
fresh one,
like
right.
would he
Yesterday, you
would
know?
he start scoping out like fresh burials
Exactly.
and like doing like
Pulling
2-day-old
out
ones, and they
fresh
have like a
things, but-
full like
yeah.
Right.
preserved
skin.
head
And did it start making him like bricked up?
bricked up.
Like,
But like, would he?
he's gonna see a little fresh one and be like, you know,
Or would he start digging up, like if he had family, would he dig up his own family? Or would that be too much for him?
Or did he already dig up his own family?
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
that's what I mean. Yeah,
Because like someone
that ladder's only gonna get
that was someone's grandmother I saw.
Yeah.
It looked like the little lady from SpongeBob when they were selling the chocolates. The one in the wheelchair,
Yeah.
like the fucking spine with like the big head, the hair,
yeah.
and like it was like fresh. But like, to what extent would he go? Like, if he had the chance to do like a week-old burial,
Would he do it?
would he do it? Or if one of his loved ones died or whatever, like, would he dig them up? Because it's money.
Imagine if he started doing like fucking ripping ships on TikTok, but of like human remains.
That's fucking terrible.
I don't know, man. Like, it's just.
He's got people set him $5 to like open this.
And like, was he doing it for other people? Like, was he the goat? So like, Urbex, right?
There had to be people be like, yo, I'll give you a couple $100.
Right.
Oh, yeah,
so
no,
like,
definitely.
so like, I remember that
Definitely.
there were times where I'd message you like, "Hey, Matt, you should go open this place," because I don't want to do it. You'd be like, "Okay, was he this person to other people?" Like, "Hey, like for some
trying to-
reason
I'm
I
trying to
want
get a human
I
skull."
want this person's head from this gravestone from this cemetery. Can you get it?" Yep.
But was he just a middleman?
Like, I mean,
Did
Do
they
I
say
need to
how
put
many
There's a
cemeteries he
chance.
did it to?
There's a
Or was
chance.
it just that one?
what's that?
Did he say how many he did it to? Or was it just the one?
He always said he was actively getting them ethically and legally.
Yeah.
I don't know how many he dug up, but I guarantee you, if he dug up one, he dug up.
Well, he was
more
probably
than-
going before dusk or after dawn.
because because they set up
He said he was going on.
They set up-
Technically, that's legal, right? You're in there from dusk.
they set up game trails, right, or game cams, like because there's a Pennsylvania cemetery.
No, someone
Yeah,
he got
it was a
caught.
Pennsylvania
Somebody was
cemetery.
going into the cemetery as he was walking out with a bag.
And then they saw him
And then
fucking
someone
throw
called
it into his
cops or
trunk.
They called.
They
the
saw
cops.
fucking skulls in
Yeah.
his trunk, and
Yeah.
then they were like, "Hey, this guy's fucking."
I heard that
robbing."
he left a
got, like,
couple monster
semi-caught.
cans too on the ground.
Yeah.
And
Yeah,
They DNA
Yeah.
Fuck.
They DNA traced all that shit.
yeah, shout out Monster. Sponsor us.
Shout out Monster Energy.
That's how he got busted. I heard it was like because they did
Yeah,
DNA,
DNA
on the
tracing.
monster
Yeah.
cans.
They traced it from the gravestone
Right.
to the monster can.
Was his real name Kyle?
Probably. Where would that put you in prison? Like
Probably-
on the ladder?
I don't know.
Probably
By yourself?
Yeah.
No. I know that, but
On
on
special seat at
on-
the table.
Yeah.
I don't think the people in jail are going to be around that
No,
guy.
No, they're gonna leave him the fuck alone.
well, think about it though. Think about it. Like, so obviously, like sex offenders and pedophiles in prison, people just want to murder all day,
Yeah.
right? So they're like
shit out of them.
they're
Would it be a form of like necrophilia?
they're at the bottom of the food chain at prison. It's going to be everybody against them. Where are people like dead shit daddy on the ladder?
Right above
In
pedophile,
prison.
Probably.
Yeah, I don't think he's below them by any means.
No, he's probably like
definitely not.
right
He's-
above him.
yeah.
Or do people think differently listening to this? Like, where do you think that's worse than? I fucking hope not. I hope you
Yeah.
don't think that's worse.
I don't think so.
No, I don't. No, I think he just got caught up and made money and like got stuck. And
It's an easy way to make money.
yeah,
So
Yeah.
it's not. The
so
same
we're
as-
saying it's not worse than pedophilia. Obviously, that's a given.
I don't think it's worse.
Or being a sex offender.
No.
Pedophilia is
So
worse,
he's
dude.
it's right above that.
Right above,
you
yeah.
think?
I'd say right there.
I'm glad we agree, but I'm hoping
He was like a dark flipper.
I'm hoping that people listening to this also agree. I'm hoping that nobody thinks differently. Like, oh no, pedophilia is like way more acceptable than digging up dead bodies. You know what I mean?
Oh, there's
Get
probably.
off topic,
There's
right?
probably gonna be
Somewhere
someone.
now. Yeah.
Yeah, they don't listen to this podcast.
This should be a different podcast. This is going to be a different episode for a podcast.
Yep.
Well, actually, I was gonna say there's probably a lot of pedos in the paranormal. But
Probably.
Well, we know they're in the urbex community. So.
Oh yeah.
well, all the
Could
weird,
name
dark,
quite a few.
all the weird dark shit, fucking kind of attracts all the weird fucking people.
You got to be a little weird for it. Yeah.
But it also attracts like
But
creatives. and-
thankfully, I think you and I are kind of normal.
yeah,
I think all
I think
four of
we're-
us
we're-
are kind of normal.
I think we're the creatives.
Yeah.
We're not the fucking weirdos.
Let's do some fun shit.
All right.
You want to do some fun shit?
Yeah.
Okay. Time for some fun shit. Basically, what I have here is I have some questions unrelated to what we talked about, or it could be related. I don't know. It's my question, your answer. So how you answer it is on you. Kyle, do you want to pick a question off here, or do you have your own question that you want to ask them? I haven't added any questions since last week.
All right, let me see it.
Do you want to?
Do we want to ask the same one that we did?
I think we should each ask them the same question. So you'll pick one, and then I'll pick one.
All right.
Or you can think of your own. It's our podcast. We can do whatever
You
we
do
want.
it first, because I did have one, and I'm trying to think of it, and it might come back.
Okay, so you lost it.
Yeah.
Okay. I think this is a good podcast for this question. It's not even a question, it's more of a scenario. Blake,
Yes.
I'm going to ask you for 2 truths and 1 lie, and I need you to sell me on them. I need backup stories, okay? So think real hard. I need you to tell me 2 things that are true
Oh God.
and 1 that is a lie, and we're going to try to dictate and figure out which one is the lie.
No, one has to be your father has never heard of. No, I'm just kidding.
2 truths, 1 lie, and 1 secret that your dad doesn't know. No. 2 truths, 2 truths and 1 lie.
Fuck.
Or I can come back to you. They're all lies because you're thinking about it.
Come back to me. Let me think for a minute.
Mathew Mischief, my long-haired, handsome friend. I need you to think about 2 truths and 1 lie with a supporting story to sell me, and I got to try to figure out, and so does Kyle, which one the lie is.
This is fucking tough. I've never played this game.
Never?
No, I've never played. What else you got for games?
We also got for games. You guys don't want to do this one, huh? Okay, that's fine. I could easily ask you your worst dating experience. But you know, I don't really care right now. So we're gonna sit there.
We all know who that would be anyway.
Yep. Sure do.
I could do. Oh, would you rather? That'd be a good one.
Yeah, do it up.
Oh shit! Now I'm in the spotlight.
Well, shit.
Well, shit. So we're playing Would You Rather.
Be a pedophile or a grave robber.
Grave robber. All day.
No, I gotta think of something that he can relate to. That's kind of hard to answer.
Are we both getting different would you rathers?
I don't know yet. This is our podcast, and we choose what goes on in this
Right,
podcast.
you control this shit.
I do control this. Mathew, would you rather never be able to ride your motorcycle again for whatever reason? Maybe you have no legs. I don't know. Or would you rather to never be able to... I'm trying to make this good.
Probably should have wrote these down.
Well, no, it's all on a whim. It's all on a whim. I don't write this shit down. It's not scripted.
Yeah, that's right. Well, I'm not editing it. So.
That's
Still
fine.
over here trying to think of fucking 2 truths and 1 lie, dude.
Well,
Okay.
technically, you only have to think about the lie.
Let's see. Let's see where you're at. Would you rather never be able to ride your motorcycle again, or would you rather Blake live with you forever and you could ride your bike all the time? That makes sense. Okay,
I get what you're saying.
So would you rather?
Stuck with him for the rest of my life.
So you're basically stuck with him for the rest of your life, and you can ride
But
your
I have
bike,
my bike.
and you can ride your bike forever,
Or I lose my bike.
or you
And
lose
he moves out right now.
or you lose your bike. Does that make sense? Is Is this making sense?
No,
I feel like this is
you lose your
backwards.
son and you have your bike.
You
Like,
lose-
He moves out.
He moves out and you have your bike forever, or he
that's
stays
gonna
living
be an
with you
easy
and you lose
answer.
your bike forever.
Right.
Later, bro.
Yeah, it's gonna be an easy answer.
No, we're gonna go back to this. We're gonna cut all of that out because that was fucking stupid.
Yup.
Bike life.
We're gonna talk music.
Okay.
We're gonna talk MySpace because I'm gonna go back to these at some point. So we're gonna have to edit all that out. And I mean you, Kyle.
Yeah, that's right.
We're gonna talk about your dream lineup, dead or alive. Let's make it.
We're doing tour.
Are we gonna
show?
think realistic? Let's do a dream lineup. We're gonna do a tour. It can be any band, artist, music you want. It could be a various music type. There are no limits, no holds barred, because this is the Unordinary and the Unorthodox tour lineup. Let's say.
I'll let you go first.
Let's say you have.
We got headliner.
You've got headliner, you've got co-headliner, and let's call it your 2 supporting acts, and then your 1 opener. 5 total bands.
5 total bands. Okay.
And this goes to Matt first.
Headliner is definitely Mac Miller.
Okay,
Sure.
got Mac Miller.
We'll
R.I.P.
do R.I.P. Co-headliner. It's gonna fucking not even on the same spectrum of music, but we do Amity.
Doesn't matter. This is your tour.
It's my tour.
Now, so you got your headliner is Mac Miller, your co-headliner is Amity Affliction. We need 2 supporting acts for that.
Boundaries would be one of them.
I feel like this tour just happened. Like we just went to the show.
Minus Mac Miller. Probably like Straight from the Path.
Stray,
That's the-
R.I.P.
Yeah.
Shout out Craig Reynolds.
And then Lenny Kravitz is not Lenny Kravitz.
Fucking as an opener.
Yeah.
Doesn't he do the song fucking
The Target commercial?
No.
Lenny Kravitz is like don't fly, something about flying.
Yeah, no, that's not who I was thinking of. Who'd be my own? I don't know.
All I know is my mom.
Oh,
Probably
I've got
like,
such a good lineup right now going.
I like Nailed Shut for the opener. Those are like a
So you're doing a local Massachusetts hardcore band, right? Or whatever, fucking whatever
They're from-
genres.
Pretty sure they're from
Fuck
Boston.
genres. So we're doing Nailed Shut, MA, Boundaries, CT, Straight from the Path, wherever they're from,
from New York.
York. Oh yeah, Drew York,
Yeah.
the vocalist Drew York.
Yep.
When I had blonde hair, some say I look like him.
That was
I
one.
can see that actually.
Amity,
MGK though.
Some people call it something else.
Amity from Australia, and actually half are from Australia, and one is from Cali, and the other one is from Defeater in Boston, and then Mac Miller. Okay,
Sounds like the best day ever.
let's see if you can top that.
Headliner all day. Vane FM. R.I.P. Please come back.
I didn't know that they died. Okay,
No, they've been inactive for like 2 years.
I was gonna say who died?
They've been inactive for like 2 years.
okay, Van FM headliner. Who's your co-headliner of that?
Gonna do Boundaries.
Okay, Boundary CT again. Shout out local. Shut up, Kyle.
Yeah.
Second.
You need your 2 supporting acts. This is a great show.
We're gonna do Holder. Holder Mass.
Holder's fucking sick,
Holder's
dude.
fucking
Holder,
sick.
I saw them. I think they played with Keonashi,
Holder.
the Palladium.
Call me the Boxer.
Call me the what? Boxer?
The Boxer. Yes.
The Boxer?
Call me the Boxer.
What
Phenomenal band. Check them out.
They sound like they're
after
like
this.
mathcore or something.
No, but they're actually not. They're sick fucking new deathcore.
New deathcore.
It's actually pretty fucking.
Call me the all one word. I'm assuming.
sick. Mhm.
Okay. I can't read that, but I'll know what it says.
And opener would be The Autopsy of Jane Doe.
Making notes. Okay. That's a sick show, guys.
No.
Better than our podcast. Kyle,
Yeah.
dream lineup.
Dream lineup?
Yeah, I'm gonna ask you now because you know why? We
Why
can.
not? It's dead.
Holy shit. 2 hours and 30 minutes?
Who am I starting with?
You can either start with your opener and work your way up to the 2
Okay.
supporting acts to your co-liner, co-headliner to your headliner, or work your way down.
All right, opener.
Running out of paper.
Well, I might need my phone for this.
Oh my god, just
I hit the pen too many times.
It's big enough.
Opener. Trying to see what I got here.
ass is so asleep. Oh my god.
I just got swamp ass, man.
Currents.
I thought you were gonna say Kurt Cobain.
Currents.
Bring him back from the dead.
Currents for the opener.
I'm not laughing because of that. It'd be funny coming out of your mouth like, yeah, Kurt Cobain.
Yeah, I said Lenny Kravitz.
1900 Rugrat
Fuck yeah.
with BLP kosher.
Yep.
Is that one? Wait, 900.
Well,
Rugrat?
they do stuff together sometimes, so they can be like one.
Okay.
Maybe Riff Raff will show up too.
Is this a supporting
What
act?
the fuck is this?
Riff Raff?
Yeah.
Okay.
Poison the Will.
What the fuck?
Okay, that's your co-headliner.
Yeah.
I spelled that wrong. I don't even know why I'm writing this fucking down. It's never gonna happen.
And then my headliner, or do I want more?
Nope. You have an opener, 2 supporting acts, 1 co. Who's your head?
My head.
Yeah, not just the tip, the whole thing, the head.
Like,
Who's the headliner?
it's a good one. I mean,
The main act of the show. I feel like Poison the Well should have been there.
Right?
yeah.
Or Currents.
No, fuck currents.
No.
How the fuck is Currents opening for 900 Rugrats?
Right?
7 Angels, 7 Plagues.
They should also come back.
They're one of my favorites. Well, they did. I mean, they were misery signals.
I am writing this down, as you can tell. So I'm actually just not faking it.
Cool beans.
That was
I would have thrown them in there with misery signals because they play 7 Angel songs sometimes.
Misery Signals.
Yeah.
Yes.
Do they play 7 Angels songs?
Yeah. I went to their 10-year reunion show in New York like 10 years ago, and they came and did an encore and they did 7 Angels song because some of the band members were in that. I think the guitarist and drummer.
Fuck yeah.
Yeah.
Fuck yeah.
Before we get to your question, because you still have a chance to ask, because I asked 2 questions that failed.
Yeah.
You guys want to know my dream lineup, or you guys not care?
Wow. Yeah. What's your dream?
I guess we
Are you asking me, or do you feel bad?
No,
that
I
you
do
didn't
too.
ask?
Hey Austin.
Lineup, Austin.
Hey Austin, what's your dream lineup?
We've
I
all
love
been
how-
ripping the pen, dude. Like,
I love how this is.
Benjamin Button.
I love how this is a group effort. Now this not only our podcast, it's your podcast. So Blake, thank you for asking me what my
Absolutely.
my dream lineup. Now, do you guys want to switch it up at all, or do you guys have certain stipulations?
We
This
know
is fully-
Amity's in there.
Fully on a whim.
No, Amity's your headliner.
Okay, that's easy.
Pretty obvious, right?
No.
No?
Nope.
Switching it up.
So am I doing headliner, co-headliner, 2 supporting acts, and an opener?
Yeah. Go top to bottom.
Go top the bottom. So I'm
Top
starting
to
from
bottom.
the headliner.
Yep.
Okay. I think I'm gonna do Despised Icon
Yeah.
for co-headliner because I've never seen them before, and I really want to see them. Co-headliner. This is gonna be one fucking rowdy ass fucking lineup. I declare war
Yep.
Fuck yeah.
because I want people to die at this show. That's a fucking gnarly show already. I get 2 supporting acts now. This is where things might get a little
Hectic.
weird, hectic. Yeah. Co-headliner. We're gonna go with early day after the burial.
Good choice.
Before the guitarist died. What's his name? Fuck, I forget the name of.
Can't remember his name. I know what you're talking about.
Mental illness is a real thing. If you need help, reach out to one of us, or is it 988?
Pretty sure it's 988.
988.
Yeah.
988.
And this is just coming off the top of my head. I'm just trying to put myself like in a certain like genre, I guess. I don't know why. Despised Icon, headlining, co-headliner, I declare war. After the burial, supporting act, or earlier day after the burial. Fuck. I want to see American Me. Remember that band American Me?
Yeah.
American Me. My opener is Early Day Amity Affliction.
Okay.
We're talking like Glory Days, Severance type shit. Like first 2 albums.
Like demo shit.
As you can see on the wall there, part of that shit. Got the 2 demos,
Oh, yeah.
Glory Days, Severed Ties. I'd want to see them as an opener. And then supporting act, American Me, with After the Burial, I Declare War, Despise Icons, Y'all Are Dying.
Good lineup.
And this lineup will probably change next time I'm asked this question. You know the question, Kyle? I know we're running really long on time.
What are we at right now?
We're at like almost 3 hours.
Jesus fuck.
But I feel like the first 2 were kind of rushed, so I don't really mind this. We're all having a great time. It's been a while.
We're just hanging out.
Yeah.
We're just hanging
Catching
out.
up on life.
Weird fantasies.
Oh, Blake. We're going to start with Blake because you're now of the age where we can talk about this.
Jesus Christ. All right. Here we fucking go.
Weird fantasies. Your girl's right upstairs.
Yeah, I know.
So you're going to say this. I'm going to tell her what it is.
She can hear you through the floor.
We're going to put this mic right to the floor.
Can I pull you?
You're going to pull a me?
Can I pull you?
We're not talking about me. We're talking about
That's
you.
your fantasy?
Toes.
Toes aren't my fantasy.
Yeah, they are.
No, they are not.
Bro, you love fucking sucking toes.
I tell you that that's what you should do.
Yes.
I like a nice foot. I'm not going to lie.
We all know.
A nice foot.
Oh, we know.
Hey.
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't know.
Yeah.
I feel nothing with feet.
I
My
mean,
dad sold shoes though for 40 years.
It's not like a fucking kink or anything. It's just like sometimes you got a nice foot.
Feet are nice.
No, I don't mind feet. I've
Like,
dated some girls that
feet
were
are-
like absolutely keep your foot
yeah,
away from
gross
me.
feet are fucking gross, but you have like a nice like
Well, I just mean like
tattooed fucking pedicured feet, manicured, pedicured,
Pedicure.
Yeah, pedicures.
Right.
but
Manicures.
you don't have like,
pedicured foot.
you're not like keeping pictures of feet on your
Fuck no.
phone. Or
No,
anything, right?
I'm not.
You're not asking your bitch to send you dope.
No, I'm not.
Toe.
No, but I feel like sometimes a nice foot should be just, appreciated.
Appreciated.
That's it.
Yeah, no, that's fine.
I thought you were gonna say
Yeah, because
something, Don.
yeah, feet
are slept on.
Feet are slept on. It's one of the body parts that's slept on.
Literally, when I'm being used as a fucking furnace. Like, oh, you're so warm. Like, wow, your feet are fucking freezing. Get them off me.
Yeah, but I've never seen a foot and be like, damn.
Damn. Give me that foot.
I can't wait till they die so I can go to the graveyard and cut it out and sell it.
I just see a foot and I'm like, that's a foot. I don't know.
Blake,
But that's
I don't even
everyone has
know.
their thing.
weird. You cannot hold off on all these questions. Come back to me.
I'm trying to think.
I'm trying to think. Because otherwise, I'm going to ask you your worst dating experience.
That's a good one too.
I don't even have any bad dating experiences.
False.
Honestly. Okay.
We know that
You
that's.
haven't dated enough.
Yeah.
Or I'm going to go back to Two Truths and a Lie.
I'm trying to think.
Guilty pleasures. Pick one. Weird fantasies. Two Truths and a Lie. You like to suck toes. I've never dated a man. Or
two truths.
I don't have a license. Like, which one? I just selected those for you. Which one's the lie?
No,
which
no,
one's
no. I'll do it. All right.
Which one are you doing? Which question are you answering?
I think I'm gonna do the two truths.
Okay.
One lie.
Block A is picking 2 truths and 1 lie with supporting stories, something that your dad also has never heard before. We got to pick out which one the lie is.
Okay.
Okay?
A.
1.
Yep. 1. A. A. B. C. 1.
Okay.
All right. I lost my virginity at 13.
Okay. You fucking face, bro. Okay. The fact that you're thinking about it makes me feel like that the next...
Well, wait. How old was she?
I don't think this matters.
No.
No, it does.
Does it?
Yeah.
I mean, you're 13. How old is she?
15.
Legal.
Next.
Legal. Legal.
Do you have consent?
Yes.
Did you...
I fell through a floor of an abandoned building.
We already went through that, so that happened.
No, we didn't.
You said you fell into the basement. Okay.
That's me.
No, I fell down the basement stairs.
Oh, okay.
Not
okay.
into.
All right.
Into,
All right. I stand
yeah.
corrected. Sit corrected. Okay.
All right, well, we weren't done. But now we know.
Now we know. He's defensive. Makes me think he's lying.
Well, he just told you that. Now it's the truth.
We need one more truth from you.
I did Zakem Bridge.
First one's a lie. First one's a lie. No?
Nope.
Okay, I want supporting stories, not in the full detail. Because this
I
is...
don't need details, dude.
No, I don't need details. All right, let's talk about you falling through the floor.
Okay.
Where did this happen?
This was Chicopee Church.
Okay.
It was the weird fucking like wooden one.
Okay.
Yep.
Were you with anybody?
Yeah.
Okay.
It
Who?
was Brandon.
Okay.
Yep.
Obviously he drove.
Yep.
What time of day was this?
Dude, it was like fucking 2 p.m. We went down at like 12.
Saturday?
Yeah, actually it was a Saturday.
How long ago?
Year and a half-ish.
Okay.
Ish.
So you fell through
Two.
a floor of a abandoned church.
Yep. Not the church itself. The backside.
Zakem Bridge.
Yep.
That didn't happen.
Jake.cov.
Nighttime?
Yep.
With Jake?
Yep. I didn't go all the way up to the top, but I did sit right by it.
So you didn't do the bridge?
No, I did do the bridge.
You did do the...
Oh no, I went up into the
one's a
ladder.
fucking lie?
Didn't get up on the top.
That's what I'm saying. That's what I'm saying. Number one's a lie. Number one never happened. Kyle, what do you think of this? Actually, first,
You said I had to come up with backing stories, so I have backing stories.
okay, let's hear the back and story for the first one. Not in full details. You lost your Virginia 13.
Yeah,
When?
in a
How long
car.
did it
Where?
last?
When?
In a
Did you
car
use
in the
protection?
National
In a
High
ca-
School South parking lot.
What kind of car?
There was a fucking Toyota Camry.
Was it running or was it off?
That's
was
not
off.
a lie.
What was on the radio? Deftones?
You didn't have
No,
your
there was
conditioning
nothing on the radio.
Did you have socks on?
Yes.
Did she have socks
Fucking
on?
creep.
I don't remember.
You don't remember? Okay.
No.
Did he still have socks on?
No.
Nashua South.
Nashua South parking lot.
Okay.
After hours.
Questionable.
After hours.
I lost my virginity
Because
in Hudson.
I do think isn't the
Lost
police
mine
station
in a
right there?
car in Nashville.
Yeah, but it's up
I'll say
the
that's
fucking
Saturn.
road. It's up the road, and it was after hours.
All right, that's all the details we needed. Matthew, what do you take of this? Which one do you think's a lie? I feel like the basement floor one did happen. Maybe
I
it
don't
didn't
think-
because
I don't
you're
think
looking.
It didn't happen. I don't think number 2 happened.
I'll say the basement did happen. Zakem didn't.
I said there was a lie.
Yeah. I was waiting for everyone's opinion.
Okay, so the bridge never happened.
Bridge never happened.
Bridge never happened.
Okay, interesting. I wish your supporting stories were better, but that's okay.
Don't know what you want from me.
I don't know either.
Yeah.
Still don't.
Kyle, what else?
this point.
What else do we have? That was a long couple questions.
Yeah,
That was a long podcast. That was really, really fun.
yeah. I think that's about it. Yeah,
Because we're almost at
It's the longest
we're almost
podcast
at
ever.
3 hours,
It's a
guys,
long ass podcast.
Yeah.
and it happened naturally, organically, and it was not forced. That's what happens when you
For sure.
get 4 friends in and you guys haven't talked in a while.
Yeah.
So, what do we have going on this week? Nothing.
Spike.
Work.
Oh, no, that's next week.
Work.
Are you going to that show? You want to see Spike?
Spike.
In the mirror? No.
No,
Next
is that
Friday.
at the Palladium?
Yeah, next Friday.
Yeah, I'm not going either.
Just work, man.
We have no Warner events to talk about.
Well, we do. We have the one that we haven't made a flyer yet.
Yeah,
Yeah,
it's
Matt
in-
made a little announcement.
That's in like July, right?
Yeah.
We can touch base on that when time comes. Soul Seekers, we did not put on an episode this month. I'm sorry. Alan got busy with moving and work, and we'll make it up to you guys this month. Hopefully, filming wise, we have nothing. Corey's coming up a couple weeks, so we're trying to plan something with him. Other than that, I think I'm hungry.
Yep.
I want some food. And Matt, Blake, thank you for being
Absolutely.
on the podcast and coming
you,
to hang out and taking the drive to see me. That was the Unordinary and Unorthodox Podcast with Austin Soulseeks, Kyle is Haunted, Mathew Mischief, and Exploregasm.
Explosive orgasm.
Yes.
You heard it from the source himself. We will catch you on the next one.
See you.
Bye.
Peace.
See ya.
Peace.